Alrighty, what is up, everybody? How we all doing? What is good? Yes, sir. Here we are, man. Here we are. Clinch day, baby. Clinch day. Clicks, what's up? Daniel Barry Sports Highlights, how you doing? RC Talks Basketball and Caitlin Clark. Yo, hope you're doing well. Love Caitlin Clark. She's great. Can't wait for March Madness. That's going to be really cool. Who else? Giants fans here. Linda, what is up? What is up, Linda? Sorry that this is blocking this, but we have to have the scoreboard up tonight. We have to have all four of these scoreboards. All right, if I missed anybody, Cameron's here. Yes, sir. Cool. Yes, sir is not here, but I meant yes, sir, meaning yes. Thanks for being on here. Denbru's here. Let's clinch this thing, baby. Let's go. Oh, baby. This is why we rested, because we are ready. Okay, so this is as simple as I can explain this right now. All right, what are all four of these scoreboards up here on your screen, JJ? Well, let's be very clear. Okay, so the Phillies Magic number, all right, to clinch a playoff berth is still at 1, okay? But we don't care. I mean, we care about that. But what really matters to me, okay, what really matters to me is getting that number 1 wild card spot. I want home field advantage in the first round of the playoffs. That magic number is still at 2. So in order for both of those things to happen, okay, if the Phillies want to get into the playoffs, they have to win, okay? If they lose, Miami has to lose, or Arizona have to lose too. They get in that way. What I care about is them getting this 2 number down to 0-2. And in order for that to happen, the Phillies have to win, and either Chicago has to lose or Milwaukee has to win. So after this game is done, we will be going to the Chicago game. And then if the Cubs win, then we have to rely on the Brewers to win. All right, here we go, man. We got the beer in the fridge. Yes, sir. Yeah, we're going to get a beer after this. We are going to get a beer after this. I want the Phillies to win. I want the Phillies to win, too. But the Cubs have to lose or Milwaukee has to win in order for them to get the number 1 wild card spot and clinch a playoff berth. I want both. I want both. That's what I want. And then after that, we're going to be celebrating after that. So we have all 4 of these scoreboards on right now. The Miami and the Arizona game, the 2 ones that you see over towards your top right, they don't matter unless the Phillies lose. That's when that matters. And if that's the case, both of those teams have to lose. That's what it just comes down to. All right, I think I said it. If it doesn't make sense, we'll keep going over this. We are going to keep our eyes on the scoreboards as they go while still calling the Phillies game. All right? But after this game is done, we're going over to the Chicago game. It's actually on TV right now. I have it on. They did not start yet. They start at 7:20. Unfortunately, we have to root for the Braves. I don't know how I feel about that, but we got to get both done. We got to get both done. Luciferian's here. Andrew's here. Yes, baby. Awesome stuff. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Let's move this up. This keeps moving. There we go. Marlins play the Mets. There we go. Nice. All right. So, who's on the mound for the Phillies tonight? Let's talk about the Phillies. All right, so Aaron Nola's going to be pitching. He's going up against Mitch Keller. And it should be an interesting matchup. Nola is 30 years old. Of course, he's from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. This is his last start, man. You have to have a good start out there. For the Phillies' sake, you want Aaron Nola to go 7 innings or so because you want to leave the regular season with a very good impression. You want to end it with a bang because he has not been that sharp guy that we have seen throughout this entire season, okay? So he needs to be on his A game today, pitching-wise for the Phillies. If he goes 7 innings and gives you about 6 strikeouts and only allows maybe 1 run or 2 runs, I'm fine with that. I think that that's great, but he needs to be good. He needs to be really, really good. The bar and the pressure is on him tonight, okay? He has to get the job done. The offense, hopefully they just do enough. I don't know what I expect from Mitch Keller because he's been a really good pitcher for the Diamondbacks. Sorry, I'm focusing on the Arizona game. For the Pittsburgh Pirates this entire season, and he's not an easy customer to deal with on the mound. 188 innings. He has 204 strikeouts, 184 hits allowed, 89 earned runs. He's 13-9 on the season. He's been really dominant. Nobody puts him up in the Cy Young candidate, but he's been a very good pitcher overall. Even though in his last outing he did really struggle, mind you, he went 5 2/3, allowed 7 earned runs against the Cubs, and 6 strikeouts against them as well. But the 7 runs and the 9 hits allowed, hopefully the Phillies can build off of that. Now against the Nationals, he went 8 innings and he allowed 2 hits and he had 7 strikeouts, no runs allowed. Say what you want about that, but he's a guy that loves to attack the strike zone. That's just who he is, and that's what he does. All right, so Phillies hitters have to really make sure that they're putting up good plate discipline or good types of plate discipline where they're just, looking at pitches and then they also just foul off pitches against him. I want to see Bryson Stott types of at-bats where you're just making him work and you're making the pitch count go up. That's what I want to see from the offense. But all eyes are on Aaron Nola. All right? All eyes are on Aaron Nola because he needs to have a stellar outing today. He really does. All right. So, let's take a look at the starting lineups now for the Pittsburgh Pirates. This is the last home series for the Phillies, and hopefully if the Phillies do clinch the playoffs and they get that number 1 wild card spot, we're done. We're partying tonight, and then we'll be back on Tuesday. Tuesday for wild card game number 1. We got to rest up. I want to make sure that we have a very good football call on Sunday and actually have a full week to prepare. That would be really nice. And that's what I want to happen. Hopefully they get it done tonight. If not, then we're going to have to party tomorrow. So, the Pirates, their starting lineup, as I was just mentioning, Jawan Bay is going to be leading things off. Then you have Brian Reynolds batting second, Cabrian Hayes hitting third, Jack Sawinski hitting fourth out in center field, Cabrian Hayes playing over at third base. Jared Triolo is over at first base. Joshua Palacios is playing out in right field. Then you have Endy Rodriguez, the catcher for the Pirates. He's behind the plate batting seventh. Then Henry Davis, he'll be batting eighth. Okay, he's the designated hitter. And Luis Peguero is the shortstop who is batting ninth. So once again, it's Jawan Bay over at second base. Brian Reynolds out in left field. Cabrian Hayes, the third baseman. Jack Sawinski batting in the cleanup spot in center field. Jared Triolo playing over at first base, batting fifth. Joshua Palacios hitting sixth out in right field. Rodriguez over at catcher. Endy Rodriguez, that is. Henry Davis, the designated hitter, batting eighth. And Luis Peguero batting ninth. Yes, okay. And as we mentioned before, on the mound for the Phillies will be Aaron Nola. It'll be Aaron Nola who takes the mound for them. Let's get set up here properly. Get the stand correct. There we go. Poor Billy Falter's on the injured list. Yeah, of course. Like, we wish him nothing but the best. We do. We want him to have a nice recovery. That would be really, really nice. But yes, I totally can understand that. All right, let me change this really, really quickly. Again. There we go. Good. Great. That looks better. Okay. So, yeah. If you're new to my channel, make sure that you like, make sure you subscribe, turn on those notification bell icons too, so that way you know when I upload. And hopefully the rain doesn't play another impact because the weather's not supposed to be too friendly tonight. It is drizzling outside, so hopefully there are no rain delays or anything like that whatsoever. That would be a shame because then we have to watch the Miami game and the Arizona game if we want to celebrate tonight early. If not, it's going to have to be a later party. So, let's put this up here. Good. Great. I saw that Rhys Hoskins, that there is a potential possibility of him returning to the postseason, so that should be interesting. Good evening, JJ. And everybody, let's go. Yes, sir. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Okay. All right, 59 degrees. Winds are blowing northeast at 11 miles per hour. It's supposed to be pretty cloudy. That is good to hear about Reese. Yeah, he could potentially return. If the Phillies do make it to the World Series, he could potentially return for that. So that would be really nice. It would be sort of like a Kyle Schwarber situation where in 2016 when he played for the Chicago Cubs, he was out in April with the whole ACL injury. Then he came back for the World Series, and that was really nice. So that gives this team another element, and they could spark off of that too if they make it that far. All right, here we go. We are just about ready to get things started. The lineup cards are coming out. And again, it'll be Bay batting leadoff, Reynolds batting second, Hayes batting third, Sawinski batting fourth, Triolo batting fifth. Hitting sixth, it'll be Palacios. Rodriguez is batting seventh, Davis eighth, and Peguero ninth. Yes, all right. Aaron Nola is on the mound for his 32nd and final start of the season. He's 12-9 with a 187 innings pitched season so far. And his ERA, it's been pretty high, but it's a 4.57 to be exact with 194 strikeouts. So he needs 6 more strikeouts in order to get to the 200 mark. But his last time that he pitched, well, he ended up going 6 innings, allowing 2 earned runs and had 8 strikeouts, and pitched pretty well against the Atlanta Braves. That was really, really impressive, for sure. Luciferians here. What's up, man? JJ partying in Lajitas, Texas. Let's go. Let's go, Phillies, man. Let's go. Yes. Okay. All right. So Nola getting ready to throw the first pitch of the evening in just a few moments. The odds of him, according to PointsBet, of getting 6 or more strikeouts is at minus 275. They say that him getting 8 strikeouts against the Pirates is at plus 130. And for him getting 10, it's at 450. And this is a guy that averages about 9 strikeouts per start. So just saying that if you want to take that bet, you might want to do so, because that sounds like a pretty good deal. I'm not encouraging you to do it. I'm just saying that it sounds pretty good if you happen to choose to do that. I can't do that for you. Oh, all right. Let's make sure that we do this again. Okay. Nice. All right. What beer am I drinking? Oh, that's a very good question. Probably going to have some sort of an ale. That's what I think we're going to do. Snowman's here. What's up, Snowman? How you doing, dude? Thank you so much for coming on. I really appreciate it. All right. It is clinch day. First pitch underway. It's on the outside corner for a called strike. So Nola against Bay to start things off here in the top of the first. It's the Phillies' final home series of the regular season. No balls, 1 strike. Nola kicks, deals the pitch off the plate for ball 1. So that'll make the count now 1-1. Again, if the Phillies win, then they need the Cubs to lose or the Milwaukee Brewers to win. 1 ball, 1 strike, and the 1-1 pitch swing and a miss. If the Phillies win, they get into the playoffs, and then if they win and Milwaukee wins or Chicago loses, then they get that number 1 wild card spot. Just have to keep reiterating that. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and the 1-2 pitch. High bouncer hit over to third base. Bohm has it, charges over to first, and he just gets Bay out by half a step. Just got him. And Bay is retired. Good play by Bohm as the crowd gives him a little standing ovation. Not so easy because Bay can fly, especially out of the batter's box. And Bohm just threw it over to first and got him out by about half a step or so. So 1 retired in the top of the first. Pirates will be sending Brian Reynolds up to the plate, batting second from the left side. And the pitch. Fly ball. It's hit out to left field, and that's hooking foul, and that one goes out of play. So Reynolds is 1 for 12 lifetime against Aaron Nola with 7 strikeouts. And he's batting .267 on the season. No balls, 1 strike. Nola gets set from the letters, kicks, fires, and that's inside and high. A four-seamer at 92 miles per hour. If the Phillies do get that number 1 wild card spot, come on for the 1,000 subscriber and Phillies clinching the wild card spot celebration party that we'll be having. The 1-1 ground ball hit over to first base, and Harper will flip it over to Nola, who wins the race to the bag, and Reynolds is retired for out number 2. So that's a 3-1 ground out by Brian Reynolds. Phillies defense from 1 through 9, it'll look just like this. So they'll have Nola on the mound. Behind the plate, it'll be JT. Over at first, you got Harper, Stott at second, Bohm at third, Turner at short. And then from left to right, it'll be Marsh, Rojas, and Castellanos. 2 outs with nobody on in the top of the first inning. Nola kicks, fires, and throws that pitch right down the heart and soul of the plate for a called strike at 93 miles per hour to Cabrian Hayes. Last time the Phillies played against the Pirates, Cabrian Hayes was on the injured list. So we did not see him. This time Andrew McCutchen is on the injured list, unfortunately. The 0-1 swing and a miss. A sinker at 91 that just sailed out of the zone. If you're new to the channel, make sure that you like and subscribe and turn on those notification bell icons too, so that way you know when I upload. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the top of the first, and time is called by Hayes. And we'll have a little timeout here. The Phillies, for tonight, as far as the umpiring crew goes, we'll get to that in just a second after this pitch. The 1-2 on the way, swing and a miss, and Aaron Nola is able to get the side retired, and we go to the bottom of the first. So he gets Bay to ground out to third, Reynolds to ground out to first, and he strikes out. He's able to strike out Cabrian Hayes, and there is a 1-2-3 inning, and we go to the bottom of the first. Phillies coming up to bat. Every day's a holiday. Yep. Yes, sir. Okay. Did I miss a pitch clock violation, or did you just or do you think that should have been a pitch clock violation? I think that you're saying that it probably should have been a pitch clock violation. All right, let me do something very, very quickly. Sorry about this. Okay. So the Brewers score. Give me 1 second. Yeah, no ad. Okay. And then the Cubs game, we got this. There we go. All right. Good. All right, let's take a look at the Phillies lineup. So for the Phillies, they'll have Schwarber leading things off. Schwarber will be the designated hitter. Turner's over at shortstop, batting second. Bryce Harper hitting third over at first base. Alec Bohm will be cleaning things up. He'll be over at third base at the hot corner. The second baseman is Bryson Stott. JT Realmuto's behind the plate. He's batting sixth. Out in right field, it will be Nick Castellanos. And in left, it's Brandon Marsh. And rounding things up, batting ninth, is Yohan Rojas. So again, it is Schwarber, Turner, Harper, Bohm, Stott, Realmuto, Castellanos, Marsh, and Rojas. And again, they're going to be taking on Mitch Keller. So Kyle Schwarber's coming up to the plate. Keller on the season is 13-9 with a 4.25 earned run average. The first pitch, swing and a miss on a fastball right down Broad Street. The good news for Kyle is that he is 7 for 10 lifetime against Keller. The next pitch, it's inside for ball one. Just a little bit at 90 miles per hour. Larry says tonight is the night. Larry in the house, everybody. The 1-1 pitch. Swing gonna miss. Keller has a 4.25 ERA and 188.1 innings pitched. So this is his last start of the season. The 1-2 way inside for ball 2. So that'll make the count now 2-2. Oh, sorry, dude. I'm so sorry. I will fix that. 2-2 pitch up high for ball 3. So the count is now 3-2. Let me fix that for you. The 3-2 delivery. Strike 3 called at 96 miles per hour. So Schwarber is retired. Oops. Let's undo that. And let's undo that. The pitch on the way to Trey. It's taken for a ball. The 1-0 pitch. That's just a little bit down low for ball 1. So the Mets and the Marlins just getting things started right now. The 2-0 pitch, that's just chopped foul. Oh, they're in a rain delay. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, they're in a rain delay. There we go. So 2 balls, 1 strike to Turner. And the next pitch is taken on the outside corner for a called strike. Graphics operator got that wrong. So the count is now 2-2. Turner with the pitch. Takes the next one up high and inside for ball 3. So that'll make the count full. Trey batting .263 on the season. Count is full, and the 3-2 pitch grounder hit over to shortstop. And the throw over to first base is in plenty of time. So there's 2 retired. Pirates defense from 1 through 9. It'll be on the mound is Keller. Rodriguez behind the plate. And from first to third, you got Triolo, Bay. And then the shortstop will be Peguero. And then at third base, it's Cabrian Hayes. And the outfield, they'll have Reynolds in left, Sawinski in center, and Palacios in right. 1 ball, no strikes to Bryce Harper. Harper batting .292 on the season with 20 homers and 70 RBI. And he takes the 1-0 inside and high for ball 2. Home plate umpire tonight, it'll be DJ Rayburn. 2-0 inside for ball 3. And then over at first, you got Angel Hernandez, as somebody in the chat just mentioned. You have James Hoy over at second base, and the third base umpire will be Alan Porter. The 3-0 pitch up high for ball 4, so 4 straight balls thrown in a row by Mitch Keller. And Harper gets on with a 2-out walk. All right. So that'll bring up Alec Boehm, who's betting .279 on the season. A runner over at first. They're playing the Phillies to pull. First pitch to Boehm. Check swing. He went around, says DJ Rayburn, again behind the plate for the Blue. Keller with 17 pitches in this inning so far with the 0-1. Line drive foul down the right field line. And that one goes out of play. Yoki's here. Larry's here. Yes, sir. So Boehm is hitting .318 with runners on base. 2 outs. A runner over at first. The count is 0-2. And the pitch to Boehm. Foul ball. Just behind the plate. If you're new to my channel, make sure that you like and make sure that you subscribe. And turn on those notification bell icons. So that way you know when I upload. Keller comes set just above the belt. He kicks and fires, and that pitch sails out of the strike zone. It was a sweeper that's taken all the way by Bohm for ball 1. JJ, when are you going to start doing hockey if the Rangers or Islands have to play the Flyers? Please stream it with me. Yeah, dude, we'll talk more about it later. We're in baseball mode right now, man. That's all we can focus on. The 1-2 on the way. Strike 3. Oh, my goodness. Are you kidding me? It's a ball called by DJ Rayburn. That was clearly a strike. I jumped the gun. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the 2-2. Bohm gets another chance, and he fouls that one off. So DJ Rayburn called the previous pitch a ball. That was clearly a strike. So Keller will do it again. Count is 2-2. The pitch to Bohm, inside and high for ball 3. Well, let's hope that the Phillies can capitalize here. Bohm is playing over at third base tonight for the Phils. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Keller with the payoff pitch. It's a ground ball that's just fouled off over towards the third base dugout. I put down on my score sheet Harper as the DH. Now I just put him down as the third baseman, but we're on Bohm. Come on, JJ. If you just subscribed to my channel, comment you are down below, man. I appreciate it. I'm all over Penn. Oh, Yoki 827. Thanks for subscribing, dude. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The runner goes. The payoff pitch, ground ball, hit over to shortstop, and the throw over to first. It's in plenty of time. Bohm is out, and the inning is over. No runs, 1 man left. It was Bryce Harper. And we head to the top of the second at the bank. Phillies trying to clinch today. Okay, so Schwarber, let's make sure that we have this correct. And then I will say hello to each and every one of you. So Bohm grounded out to short. Okay, Harper walked. Turner, I want to make sure I have that correct. Turner grounded out to short 2. And then Schwarber struck out looking. Okay. Welcome to the play-by-play with J. Yeah, man, welcome on in. True football, you go over to Man City. That's really cool, man. Oh, you're a Nuggets fan, my guy. Wow, that's crazy. Make Angel do the walk of shame. Yeah, man. All right. Hello, everybody. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all having yourselves a fantastic day. So just to make sure that I explain this to each and every one of you again, because I'm going to have to keep saying it, okay? If the Phillies just clinch a playoff spot tonight, we're not partying, okay? We're not done until the Phillies get the magic number of 2 down to 0. They need to clinch that number 1 wild card spot. That is what needs to happen. Until that happens, it can happen tonight, but if they just get into the playoffs, we're coming back on tomorrow. And then we'll probably be partying tomorrow. Okay? So, if we want to party tonight, we need the Phillies to win and either a Chicago loss or a Milwaukee win. Okay? If the Phillies lose, then we need Miami and Arizona to lose, along with a Cubs loss and a Brewers win. All right? That's what needs to happen if we want to party tonight. All right? All right, top of the second inning we go. The first pitch to Jack Sawinski is swung on and missed at 93 miles per hour. Sawinski's on a 6-game hitting streak. He's 7 for his last 21. No balls, 1 strike. Nola gets set at the letters, kicks, fires the 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss. Phillies were able to, they were only able to win 1 game against the Pirates. As the 0-2 looked like it was in there for a strike, but it's called a ball. 42 in this chat already. Don't forget to like and don't forget to spike. To spike the like. Okay. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Aaron Nola with back-to-back strikeouts as he gets the first out of the second. That was a nice knuckle curve that just disappeared out of the strike zone. And, well, it was working for him in the last time that he pitched. So that's what you want to see this time around. We do have the Cubs game also on TV here. So after the Phillies game is done, we're staying right here and we're calling the Cubs game on TV. The pitch by Nola in this at-bat to Jared Triolo is taken down low for a ball. This is a guy that's had a pretty good season. He's batting .297. He has 3 homers and 19 RBI. He can get on base a lot, and he's a very good fastball type of a hitter. The 1-0 pitch by Nola just takes that one off the plate for ball 2. It was at 93 miles per hour. I saw on Twitter that the Phillies are actually having a little sale. So if you want to go to a game and you haven't gone to a game already this season, you can get one for $20 for Thursday's final game. The 2-0 pitch, that's fouled back. I don't know where you would sit. You'd have to look on it on the Phillies Twitter account. But just thought I'd throw that out there in case you guys have not gone to a game and you guys want to go. 2 balls and 1 strike. Nola gets set, kicks, deals. The pitch, swing and a miss on another knuckle curve that was out of the zone. So that'll make the count now 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. In the top of the second inning, the 2-2 delivery. Swinging a bouncer, hit back towards Nola, and he throws it over to first, and there's 2 gone. Nice play by Nola. Just played it on a bounce, didn't even have to move off the mound, nothing, and just fired it over to first. And there are 2 outs in this inning. The Phillies have Zona and Miami win, and I'll figure it out the rest, says Folky. He just doesn't want the Phillies to get in. 2 outs with nobody on. In the top of the second inning, the pitch, that's in there for a strike, to Joshua Palacios. It was drizzling here in South Jersey, but I don't see, and I don't want to jinx this, but I don't see any rain so far. The 0-1, swing and a miss. And that'll make the count now 0-2. So the Cubs game starts at 7:20. They take on the Atlanta Braves. And the St. Louis game, the Milwaukee game starts at 7:40 p.m. Eastern Time. No balls, 2 strikes, and the 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss. And Aaron Nola is able to strike out Joshua Palacios. 6 up, 6 down for Nola. And we go to the bottom of the second. Phillies coming back up to bat. All right, just a reminder for those of you that are new to the channel, no spoilers in the chat. So if you guys see something before I call it, the mods will definitely not be happy with that, and they may put you in a timeout if you do it twice. So, just be mindful on here. No spoilers and all that sort of stuff. Dan Bruce said, got him. Phillies Pirates rivalry in the 70s was heated. What's up, Gabe? What's up, Jivanutsk? Thanks for coming on here, man. I really do appreciate that, for sure. All right, D-back score. We have to cut this down a little bit. The one thing I don't like about this is that sometimes you have to keep readjusting, and that's because these websites have to get their ads in. Uneventful still early. Define spoilers. It's raining in Delaware. Does that count? No. Okay, so a spoiler, it's like when you're spoiling a movie, right? Like you tell somebody what happens before they see what happens, and that defeats the whole purpose of watching the movie, right? So, like, you don't want to spoil a movie. It's the same thing with spoiling a moment. So, like, I'm a little bit behind compared to other people. They're watching it on the MLB app or they're watching it in person at Citizens Bank Park. And so, therefore, they have an advantage. So they could just be like, oh, Kyle Schwarber, who's up at the plate like right now, oh, he just struck out. And I see that in the chat, and, well, now I know what's going to happen. And I can't call it like I was going to. That's what a spoiler is. So there we go. Like blank happens, then blank happens. What? Hope that makes sense. Here comes Bryson Stott, who takes a strike on the inner third of the plate. Stott batting .281. No balls and 1 strike in the 0-1 pitch. That's fouled back. Stott also has 15 homers and 61 RBI. The 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss. And Bryson Stott strikes out on 3 pitches. So that's the second strikeout for Keller today. Stott just could not catch up to the curveball. NBC Sports, my guy, not Comcast Sportsnet. What's up, Go Philly? How you doing, dude? Thanks for coming on here. The pitch that's in there for a strike. What channel is this on cable? It's on NBC Sports, but you're on here. Welcome on here. Hello. Don't go away. The 0-1, just a little bit down low for ball 1. Isn't that like from Willy Wonka or something? Don't go away. Or stay. I forget what it is. 1 ball, 1 strike to JT. The next pitch, that's down low for ball 2. So there's 1 out in the bottom of the second. It's a scoreless game so far at Citizens Bank Park. The Phillies are looking to hopefully clinch a playoff spot and get the number 1 wild card spot tonight. The 2-1 grounder hit over to shortstop, and the throw over to first to get JT out is in plenty of time. So there's 2 outs. Cable sucks. This is where it's at. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Yes, sir. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button, guys. All right, 2 outs with nobody on in the bottom of the second inning. Nick Castellanos is up at the plate. The first pitch, he takes that one. It was inside, but it's a called strike in the eyes of DJ Rayburn. Casty's on a 5-game hitting streak. He's 8 for his last 18 with a .276 average and 29 homers. The pitch, it's way off the plate for ball 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. If I don't get to all your comments, I apologize because the number 1 job is for me to do the play-by-play. The 1-1 line drive hit out to left field. Reynolds has it, and he stumbled a little bit, but he makes the catch, and Castellanos lines out. So Aaron Nola retired the first 6 batters in a row that he faced, and Mitch Keller, well, he's retired 6 out of the 7 batters that he has faced. And we go to the top of the third. Phillies and Pirates still scoreless. Oh, boy. Last night, Devils scored 4 goals on the Flyers midway through the first period. Oh, boy. That's wild. All right. If you guys are new to my channel, I want to welcome you all in. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. I'm a broadcaster from South Jersey. I call Phillies baseball, Sixers basketball, Flyers hockey, and Eagles football games. We did not do an Eagles game yesterday because I really needed a break because I've been doing this for 18 days in a row. Phillies content, podcasts, and all different types of stuff. We also have our Sharing the Mic with JJ podcast. We did not do an episode last week. We are going to be having an episode this week on Friday. So that'll be our 9th episode that we do where we get a guest on who is a radio personality, or a YouTuber, or somebody that's on the air, on television, or on the air, and we just have a conversation with them. So, gotten some pretty nice people on so far, and it's only going to get better and better. So that'll be really, really nice. So, if you would like to subscribe to my channel, please feel free to hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up button as well, and I really do appreciate all of that for sure. All right, let's fix this again. Give me just 1 second. Okay. So if the Phillies win, the Cardinals have to beat Milwaukee, or the Cubs have to lose. So there we go. That's all I wanted to say. Just gave you a thumbs up. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Just gave you the finger. The finger, the thumbs up. Not that other type of a finger. That's all right. You put a finger up, so that's good, man. That's exactly what that means. The first pitch by Nola. That's up high for ball one. All right. There we go. Good. 1 ball, no strikes to Andy Rodriguez. The next pitch, it's popped up. It out over towards the shortstop area, and Turner has it, and it gets under it, waits for it, and makes the easy catch. So 7 batters retired. All 7 batters retired by Aaron Nola. That is definitely what you want to see from a guy who's going to be in the top of the rotation, most likely in the playoffs for the Phillies. Nobody on, 1 out in the top of the 3rd inning. Henry Davis is due up, and he takes that one on the outside corner of the plate for a called strike. So Aaron Nola's 30 years old. He's 6'2". Oh, by the way, he needs 3 more strikeouts in order to get to the 200 mark. The 0-1, that's down low and outside for ball 1. You got your MLB TV set up with 4 of the 5 games we are watching? That's crazy. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1 pitch. That's down low for ball 2. Larry, you can't say the Padres just yet because they have a chance. They still have a chance of making it to the playoffs. So you still can't say the Padres yet. As of now, it's definitely the Mets. I think we can all agree on that. 2 balls, 1 strike. And the next pitch, that's fouled off. Denver, keep us updated. Yeah, we got the scoreboards up here too. So we have the scoreboards up here as well. Don't you worry. We will be keeping you up to date with all the action. 2-2 on the way. Fly ball, it's hit out to center field. Rojas goes over towards his right and will make the easy catch for out number 2. So he is absolutely in cruise control so far. Alex is watching my Rays. I like having it up too. It's so hard because this is a browser. So because the ads, keep coming in, I have to keep visually playing around with this, and I don't like that. So that's not cool. But other than that, it is visually a great idea. Sorry about that. 2 outs in the top of the 3rd. Peguero's due up, and he takes that pitch at the knees for a called strike. That fastball is looking pretty good from Aaron Nola so far. That's what you want to see. No balls and 1 strike. And the 0-1, that's just down low for ball 1. Everyone got to hit the like button, that's for sure. The 1-1 pitch, ground ball right through the hole for a base hit out into right field. So Castellanos will get to it on the ground. And Peguero, well, he breaks the 2 2/3 perfect streak for Aaron Nola. That's also the first Pirates base runner that they've had today. Cool. All right, so a runner at first. Throw back to first is not in time. So Nola, forgot to mention this, but the last time that he faced Joan Bay, he grounded out to first. Joan Bay, that is. But coming into tonight, Bay has actually never faced Nola. First pitch, swing and a miss. So that will make the count 0-1. So a runner over at first. We're in the top of the third inning. Still scoreless so far in Philadelphia. 1 second left on the pitch clock. The 0-1 upstairs. So the count is 1-1. Again, the Marlins and the Mets, they're in a rain delay right now. That was supposed to start at 6:40 p.m. Eastern Time. Actually, sorry, it was supposed to start at 7:05. My mistake. The 1-1, it's down low. That was a knuckle curve that misses by a little bit for ball 2. Nola with 35 pitches. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, and a runner at first. The pitch by Nola. It's a knuckle curve at the knees for a called strike at 80 miles per hour. Bay has 17 doubles, 77 hits, and 54 runs scored in 320 at-bats. The 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 called at the knees. And Bay gets caught looking, and that's the 4th strikeout tonight for Aaron Nola, as he has been absolutely dominant in the first 3 innings of the ball game so far. And we go to the bottom of the third. The Phillies coming back up to bat, and hopefully they can get on the board sooner rather than later. All right, there we go. Yesterday, D-backs game in Cincinnati was postponed, but they played the Yankees. I was confused. No. So the D-backs had a day off yesterday. The game was postponed. The game that was postponed on Saturday, they didn't make it up in a doubleheader Sunday, so they just played Sunday and Monday in New York. That's what it was. So that's what happened. All right, let's take a sip of water. Well, this is not water. This is pumpkin spice mocha frappuccino. Pretty good stuff. Need a lot of energy for tonight. Hit the thumbs up button, guys, and hit that subscribe button. Mods, please make sure that you tell people to like and subscribe. Alex says good night. Thanks for coming on here, dude. I appreciate it. We need 20 more subscribers. If you guys also want to participate in the subscriber giveaway that we're doing tonight, okay, you got to be a subscriber for an hour. So if you have not subscribed to my channel, and if you want to come on for the potential giveaway that we're doing tonight, if the Phillies clinch the number 1 wild card spot, come on. What are you waiting for? There's a little incentive for you to subscribe to my channel. There you go. That's how we do it. Now I see the numbers going up a little bit. Nice. Triple espresso? No. Actually, no. I did not get the triple. Sometimes I do, but not tonight. 1 ball, no strikes to Brandon Marsh. And the 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss. So Mitch Keller is still out there on the mound. Sometimes I get confused because I think of Brad Keller. Yes, the 1-1 pitch. Line drive foul over towards the third base side. And that one goes out of play. So the Cubs game just got started. So the count is 1-2. And the pitch to Marsh, that's way down low for ball 1. Or for ball 2, excuse me. The 2-2 on the way, just misses inside for ball 3. So now the count is full. Keller, he is 27 years old from Cedar Rapids, Iowa. 3-2 pitch on the way. Check swing, he went around, says DJ Rayburn, and he most certainly did. And Mitch Keller gets his 3rd strikeout of the day. So Marsh is going back to the dugout as he strikes out swinging. And now the 9-hole hitter, Yohan Rojas, is coming up to the plate. The next pitch, it's in there for a strike. The Phillies don't have a hit, dude. Phillies don't have the hit. Oh, who gets the first hit? Rojas, with an 8-game hitting streak so far. The 0-1, that's at the knees for a called strike at 94 miles per hour. The 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss. And Rojas will strike out. And that's back-to-back Ks for Mitch Keller. So now we flip the lineup card and go back to Kyle Schwarber. The only base runner for the Phillies that they've had tonight was Bryce Harper. First pitch to Schwarber. It's inside for a ball. There's the Philly fanatic trying to make his way through the crowd right behind the visitors' dugout. In the second row. 1-0 pitch that's fouled off. He is coming in with a bag of popcorn. You think he dropped everything, and he's trying to give it away, but it's hard for him to move because there's so many people there. A 1-1 pitch that's popped up. Out over towards the mound. And Bay gets under it, and it'll make the catch. And the inning is over. So 1-2-3 go the Phillies once again. And we go to the top of the 4th inning. Still scoreless at Citizens Bank Park. SM, thanks for subscribing to the channel. I appreciate it. I really, really do. It's very nice. All right, so a pop out over towards the mound. Great. So the Mets and the Marlins are still in a rain delay. Interesting. Okay. Good. Hoping Nola has a clean 4th. That's been his Achilles heel this entire season. Yeah, I don't think that that's going to happen today. And with all due respect, you know, the Pittsburgh Pirates, they have some good offensive players, but I don't see it happening today. I just don't. But if you guys do, I mean, I guess you can't rule it out of the equation, and I understand that because history shows and the stats show that that's what he does at times. All right. In case you're just tuning into my channel, my name is Jason Joseph, okay? This is Play-by-Play with JJ. I hope you're all having yourselves a great day, all right? So in case you don't know why today is a special day, it's because the Phillies can clinch a playoff spot and get the number 1 wild card spot too, all right? We're going to take a look at the standings really quickly. So this is the Magic number standings that we have right here. So the Phillies still have the first wild card spot. Okay, they are 5 games above the Diamondbacks and the Cubs, who are now tied. But the Diamondbacks have the tiebreaker. Miami is 1 game behind both of them. And the reason why the Magic number is still 2 is because if the Chicago Cubs win out the rest of the way and Milwaukee loses out, then Chicago ends up getting the NL Central. And therefore, Milwaukee would then become the wild card team that replaces Chicago. So that's what happens. All right, top of the 4th. Nola back out there to work. And Reynolds is up and will spoil the first pitch. Fouls it off towards the third base side. It goes out of play. Reynolds, his average has dropped. He was at one point batting over 300, but it's now up to 266. 23 homers and 82 RBI. The balls, 1 strike, and the 0-1. That's inside and high for ball 1. My mods, I want to let you know, I need you guys to be on your game tonight, okay? If you are a mod, if somebody's not behaving in the chat, okay, I trust you. Put them in timeouts. You know, if they're not being nice, you know, I give you this power. So I don't want to have to do it myself. The 1-1, that's outside and low for ball 2. So if you see something that doesn't look right in the chat, just, I trust you. I trust you. Put them in a timeout or ban them. The 2-1, that's fouled back towards the screen. Bad boy, says Matthew Fusco. Two balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 on the way from Nola. It's fouled back. And we'll do it again. Pirates are in their black and yellow uniforms with the black stitching on the letters on the front. And the yellow letters on the front as well. And the yellow letters and the yellow number on the back. The 2-2. That's just fouled off. JK Larry, I love your commentary. Yep. It's not Larry Anderson. He's Larry. He's seriously Larry. He's seriously Larry. Seriously. Larry. He's seriously Larry. The 2-2 pitch. Ground ball. Hit back over towards the mound. Nola has it. Throws it over to first. And there's 1 gone in the top of the 4th. So Reynolds grounds out back towards the pitcher. Cabrian Hayes is now up at the plate. He has struck out today. He's batting .275 with 15 homers and 61 RBI. 1 out, nobody on. First pitch in this at-bat, swing and a miss. Ooh, that sinker looked absolutely filthy. It came in at 90, but he swung over the pitch. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. Nola kicks, deals, and it's inside. One ball, 1 strike, and the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a bouncer that's fouled towards the third base side. Aaron, the last time he faced the Pittsburgh Pirates, he went 4 2/3 of an inning and had 6 strikeouts, but he allowed 7 runs. 5 of them were earned. And he had 3 walks allowed and a homer as well. The 1-2 on the way. Strike 3 called on the inside corner. It could have gone either way, but Nola got the call and gets his 5th strikeout and is 1 more strikeout away from getting to the 200 mark this season. Regardless, even though it was inside, it was a really nice pitch by Nola. So here comes Jack Sawinski. 2 outs, and the first pitch that swung on and missed. Or just foul tipped, excuse me. 11 times tonight, Nola has been able to successfully get the first pitch as a strike in 13 attempts. The 0-1 on the way, low for ball 1. Jack is 0 for 1, struck out in the second. He's hitting .219 with 26 homers and 70 runs batted in. Has the high black Pittsburgh Pirates socks up. The 1-1 fly ball. It's popped up towards the Right field side, Castellanos walks in towards home plate, took about 3 steps or so, and he makes the easy catch. And for the third time tonight, Aaron Nola has a 1-2-3 inning, and we go to the bottom of the fourth. 2, 3, and 4 due up for the Fightins. Okay. 2 outs in the fourth, most dangerous time for Nola. Well, he didn't do it right there, man. He did not do it right there. Got through it. We got through it. He was perfect. Almost. He did great in that inning. He really did. All right, if you guys are new to my channel, my name is Jason Joseph, and this is Play-by-Play with JJ. Hopefully you're all having yourselves an incredible, incredible night. I appreciate you all so much. Yes, cool. He is looking really good. All right. So as we go to the bottom of the fourth inning, all right. So we have new people that are on the channel all the time. And I like to do this every once in a while, but I know for some people the question has gotten a little bit tiring. But I'd like to hear from you guys, especially from the newer people, of what like really got you into baseball. Was there a special moment that you got to cherish with your parents or with your family? Did you go to a game? Okay, did you just watch TV and happen to turn on channel 34 instead of channel 33 when you were a kid trying to find Nickelodeon like me, and then just pass by the channel by one and then see the Phillies game on? You know, what's your baseball love story? 1993 Phillies, okay. That's so I need you to elaborate on that, man. Did you get to see them? Did you watch them with your dad or your mom or a friend? You know, what's the story? 1 ball, no strikes to Trey Turner. As we head into the bottom of the fourth, and the 1-0 pitch popped up over towards the first base side. And there to make the catch is Jared Triolo, about maybe 4 feet or so away from first base. 4 inches. There's a difference. "2008 Phillies," says Harbley. Okay. The pitch to Bryce. He takes that one up high for ball 1. The 1-0, way up high for ball 2. So Keller throws a cutter at 89 2 times in a row. And Harper, well, tonight he has seen 6 balls. Make that 7 as he takes that one way up high for ball 3. Phillies in their regular home pinstripe uniforms. Harper has the long sleeves on. 3-0 pitch. And that's the first strike that he sees tonight. It's at 93 miles per hour. Just on the outside corner. We're scoreless so far in the bottom of the fourth inning. 1 out. The 3-1 pitch to Bryce Harper. Swing and a miss on a 90-mile-per-hour cutter. It's on the upper third of the zone. And what was a 3-0 count is now a full count. There we go. Okay, that's my first baseball memories watching this team. I watched the 1993. The 3-2 pitch inside, way inside for ball 4. And Harper gets on with a 1-out walk. It's the second time today that he has walked, and he is still the only base runner, or the only Phillies hitter, I should say, to get on base twice. Or to just get on base, period. So there's a 1-out walk. Here comes Bohm, who grounds this one over to third. This could be 2. The flip over the second. There's 1. The throw to first in time for a 5-4-3 around the horn double play. And the inning is over. So Keller and Nola going toe-to-toe. Which pitcher will blink first as we go to the top of the 5th inning? Pirates are coming back up to bat. So, okay, so you watched the 1993 yearbook. Okay, so that's really cool. That's nice. I like that. Let me make this a little bit smaller. Okay, that's better. Good. This is okay. So let me get to Secret Admirals. Games growing up, going to the Reading Phillies, watching the World Series, in a movie theater. I'm Philly born and raised, from Philly, and you're Philly every sport. I like that. Now that's really cool. I think that that's absolutely awesome. Um, and it's nice how you have a really cool connection with the city. I think that that is absolutely awesome. I really do. And that to me is what makes the sports world go round. You know, I love being able to talk to people about certain things, and you know, I'm supposed to be a storyteller on here because my job is to be a broadcaster or to just be a play-by-play announcer, but I've always thought that sharing the mic with you guys is always a cool thing because some of you are really, really knowledgeable. And I like having more than one voice, you know, so coming up with different types of questions and just different types of prompts and all that sort of stuff. I think that that's what makes this whole thing engaging is because you guys get to talk back, right? It's a blessing and a curse, but I think it's more of a blessing for you guys. It's a blessing for me too. Not saying it's not, but you know, takes it to another level. Season tickets fifth in a row or fifth row behind home plate from 75 to 83. I was very, very lucky. Love that. All right, we go to the top of the fifth. We're going to keep getting to each and every one of your stories. So if you guys want to continue to write down your stories down below, please feel free to do so. First pitch to Triolo. He fouls that one off towards the left field side. And if you just subscribe to my channel, please comment who you are down below. I'd love to give you a shout out because that would be really awesome too. All right, no balls, one strike. Keller and Nola each have just a little bit over 50 pitches. Keller has 56. He is not allowed to hit today. Just two base runners on two walks to Bryce Harper. The 0-1 check swing, foul ball over towards the Phillies dugout. So that'll make the count 0-2. Nola, on the other hand, has only allowed one hit and needs one more strikeout to get to the 200 mark on the season. No balls, two strikes to Jared Triolo. Nola kicks, deals the pitch inside for ball one. So that makes the count now 1-2. Nola kicks, fires the next pitch. Fly ball, it's hit out to center field. Rojas comes running in just a little bit, then stops, waits for it, and he makes the easy catch, and there's one away. So there is one out in the top of the fifth. 55 pitches now for Nola, as Palacios is due up. And he takes that one just outside for a ball. All right, cool. Kathy says, Dad was a LL player, a Little League player as a kid. 1-1 popped up, hit over towards the right field side. That one goes out of play. Dad was a Little League player as a kid. In 1971, we moved to Allentown, and I played a Little League baseball and watched the Phillies and went to games with his employer, Alpo Pet Foods. Had regular bus trips to the vet. Now that's really, really cool. Wow. Are they still around, Alpo Vet Foods? Or sorry, Alpo Pet Foods. Are they still around? The count is now 2-1 to Joshua Palacios. Nola kicks, deals, and that pitch is fouled off. Does Alpo reimburse dog food? Matt says my uncle wants his back from DC. I'll get to me in just a second. I want to hear about you first, but I'll get to me. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Nola comes set, kicks, deals, and that pitch is spoiled and fouled off. Denver says, I'm originally from right across the bridge. Okay, moved to Central Florida 8 years ago, and I'm getting the itch to move back since the Phillies sports scene is so good now. The 2-2 on the way, inside for ball 3. And man, I mean, you got the Eagles doing really, really well. Phillies are doing well. The Union, my gosh, they're doing pretty well too. Payoff pitch, line drive, foul over towards the first base side, and we'll do it again. And the Sixers, they're the Sixers. Keep losing in the second round, but they still make it to the playoffs. And the Flyers are looking a lot better. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Nola kicks, winds up, delivers the next pitch. It's popped up over towards the third base side and foul ground. Bohm comes running in, and he makes the catch. Not an easy play because the wind was blowing in, and Bohm had to follow the ball and fight against the wind, and he got to it. So 2 outs now. As Palacios pops out, or fouls out, I should say, to Bohm. First pitch in this at-bat. Line drive hit sharply over towards second base by Rodriguez. Stott has it, flips it over to first, and the inning is over. So he pulled it over towards the first base side. Stott had to just play it on a bounce. And it was hit so sharply to him that he had pretty good reaction time. But another 1-2-3 inning for Aaron Nola. Only 1 hit allowed. And now we go to the bottom of the 5th. A quick game so far between the Phillies and the Pirates. Okay. So he grounds out to second. Yes. Now that's really, really cool, dude. Nice, Den, bro. Seeing the Phils win their first ever championship in 1980 have made them part of my DNA forever. Yep, we love that. We do. We think that that's so awesome. All right, 1 second, because I want to make sure that I get this scoreboard correct again, because these ads have to keep coming up, and this thing has to keep jumping. Okay, there we go. Cubs have runners at second and third. Uh-oh. 2-2 pitch, grounder. Uh-oh. That's going to be a fair ball. It's an RBI single. It's 1-0 Chicago. Okay, we're keeping our eyes on that game too. All right, so again, what needs to happen tonight if we want to party, before we continue getting to each and every one of your comments about what made you fall in love with baseball. If we want to party tonight, okay, the Phillies, not only do they have to clinch a playoff berth, which they get with a win, but they also need to get that number 1 wild card spot. That means that the Phillies have to win, and either Chicago has to lose or Milwaukee has to win. Because if Milwaukee wins the NL Central, the Phillies, if they win, then the Cubs can't finish higher than them. That's what has to happen. Paul says, 1999 Red Sox. Seeing Lil Pedro mow down 5 of 6 steroids guys those first 2 innings. Also seeing Ted get an unbelievable standing ovation. Now that's really cool. A ball is 1 strike to Bryson Stott as we are back, and the 0-1 pitch. That's low and inside for a ball. Stott struck out in the second. He's 0 for 1. Has 15 homers and 61 RBI, and he takes the 1-1 way up high for ball 2. Paul also says, also seeing Ted get an unbelievable standing ovation in that game. I watched it on TV. Yeah, that's so awesome, dude. The 2-1 pitch. That's on the outside corner for a called strike. Brooks Robinson has the most Gold Gloves over at third base. They're talking about Mike Schmidt. And Schmidt has 10. He's tied with Nolan Arenado. I didn't know Brooks had 16. 2-2 on the way. Bouncer hit back towards Keller. And the underhand toss over to first is in time, and Mitch Keller has just been absolutely sensational so far. Phillies cannot buy a hit off of him, and that's why he's one of the best pitchers in the National League. He's been really, really sharp. Five, four, three, double play. Okay. Here comes JT with one out. The first pitch in this at-bat is taken at the knees for a called strike. If you guys have not hit that like button, what are you guys waiting for? All right, hit the thumbs up button. I give you this content for free. The 0-1 on the way. It's fouled off. Again, mods, continue to remind everybody to hit the thumbs up button and to also subscribe to the channel as well. Continue to do that because our audience keeps changing. No balls, 2 strikes to JT Realmuto in the 0-2 pitch. That's fouled back. Seriously, Larry says, at the end, did you guys sit in the corporate boxes along the third base along the baselines? All right, I want to get to Chris's story as JT calls for time. Do it right after this pitch. No balls, 2 strikes to JT. 1 out, nobody on in the bottom of the 5th. The 0-2. That's grounded foul. I was born into a family of Phillies fans. As a kid, I would listen on the porch with my grandfather, watch games with my dad, and occasionally visit my great-grandfather and watch the games on Prism. Yes, the 0-2 pitch. And JT, the pitch was headed towards the dirt, and he just fouled that off. Yeah, so I'm sure that you got to listen to Harry. I guess that you also listened to Scott Graham on the radio. The 0-2 pitch. It's fouled back again. Scott Graham was my one of my teachers in college. Neil Hartman, who is the director of our program at Rowan University, got him to come in and teach. The 0-2. That's way down low and outside for ball 1. Chris also says that he played baseball from when he was 6 until 16, and the Phillies were always a part of my summers when I wasn't playing. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and Mitch Keller gets another strikeout. That's his 5th of the day. So the Mets and the Marlins are now back in a rain delay. Wow. All right, so JT strikes out. That's the second time today that he has gotten out. He grounded out to shortstop in his first at-bat. Here comes Castellanos, who takes that one low for ball 1. What else do we got? Yes, that was really memorable, says Larry to Paul. The 1-0, swing and a miss. The 1-1 on the way. That's bounced just foul. Castellanos actually leads the team in hits, leads the team in doubles, and is first on the team as well in RBI. And total bases, too. Also batting .276 with a .314 on-base percentage and a .485 slugging percentage, which also leads the team. The 1-2 on the way, low and way outside. Kathy says in 1995, Nestle acquired Alpo Pet's food. 2-2, strike 3 called at the knees, and Castellanos does not agree with the call as he takes the helmet off. Did he just get tossed? I couldn't tell. Had some words. I don't think he got tossed, but we go to the top of the 6th inning. Still scoreless in Philadelphia. All right, Kathy says, in 1995, Nestle acquired Alpo Pet Food, so they still have a facility in Allentown, but now Purina and Nestle have a program to help children of employees work there to earn money for college. That's really cool. It's really wild. They need to offer Uncle that program. All right, so what happens if the weather turns in and there's a tie? Do the Phillies still clinch? Okay, so what needs to happen is if the Phillies don't play and if the Phillies lose, okay, it's the same sort of situation. All right? Then that means that the Marlins and the Diamondbacks have to lose, okay? Miami and Arizona have to lose. On top of that, Chicago has to lose or Milwaukee has to win. Okay? So, Miami and Arizona have to lose if the Phillies don't play or if the Phillies lose. And on top of that, you need either a Milwaukee win or a Chicago loss. Chris, did you intimidate the Phillies win? Back in the 80s, loved those group bus trips to the vet. That's really cool. Smash that like button, guys, and hit that subscribe button too, please, and thank you. All right, we need 17 more subscribers to get to the 1,100 mark. If you guys want to come on for our potential giveaway that we're doing tonight, if the Phillies get the number 1 wild card spot, okay, please make sure that you please make sure that you subscribe, because in order to be eligible for the giveaway, you have to at least be subscribed for an hour. Okay? And they're talking about the wild card scenarios right now. Secure the number 4 seed and home field in the wild card with a win tonight and a Cubs and a Brewers. That's correct. So Nola with the first pitch in this at-bat to start off the top of the 6th. It's outside for ball 1. So after this game is done, we are going to be scoreboard watching. I see that the White Sox just took a 3-0 lead against the Diamondbacks. So that's good news for the Phillies in case they do lose. The 1-0 pitch popped up, hit out towards left field. It's slicing and dicing into foul ground, and it goes way out of play. We will keep you updated on all the scores. Dave Hollins, I'm a righty and would bend my knees and had an open stance. That's really cool. Nice. So Davis is up. He's 0 for 1 as he lined out his first time up. Keller has thrown 5 no-hit innings. The 1-1 pitch, ground ball into the hole into left field for a hit. That's the second hit of the day. And Davis is able to get his first hit for the Pirates. Did you ever have the Graham Slam ice cream? Yes, that's really cool. There, yes, the corporate seats brought my glove. That's, wait. Kathy says, yes, sat in the corporate seats, brought my glove, and caught various foul balls from Lazinski, Schmidt, and other Phillies in the 70s, early to mid-80s. Wow. Kathy's got some really awesome stories, guys. Seriously. Like, unbelievable. And this is why we love her. I mean, not just for her stories, but we love her as a person, too. We do. Home ball, no strikes. And this is why I love having you guys as the color commentators, because I think that you guys give something special. And it's my job to get you guys more involved. I don't have all the stats in the world. The 1-0 pitch, that's just fouled off, and the count is now 1-1. This is just a reminder. I tried to imitate Kruk a couple times, says Chris Adams, but it didn't work for me. 1 ball, 1 strike. We're in the top of the 6th. There's a runner at first. There's nobody out. Davis takes a big stance off over at first, but the throw back is not in time. Nope, he did not. Nestle. That's, yeah, sorry. Did I say Nestle? I'm sorry. Thank you. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the next pitch, grounder, hit over to third base. Bohm flips it over to second for 1. The throw to first. Got him! An around the horn double play, and there's 2 gone in the top of the 6th. Are the Pirates going to challenge this, though? Let's see. Let's look back at the play. Boom, got the first out at second. Stott, did he get it? Oh, it's pretty close. Pretty close. Let's see. I think he just got it. Yep. Barely got it by about half a step. So Peguero grounds into a 5-4-3 double play. That makes it 2 outs with nobody on. And Bay is coming up. First pitch, that's a strike. Again, DJ Rayburn behind the plate with the calls. So no balls, 1 strike. Nola gets set at the letters. Lines up, kicks, deals the pitch. Inside for ball 1. White Sox go up 3-0. Let's go. I saw that. Yes. It's great. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nola gets the signs, kicks, fires, and that's low. It was a changeup that he went with at 86. The one thing I like about Nola tonight, as they're showing Larry Boa in the Hall of Fame club, the one thing I like about Nola tonight is that he looks very confident and he looks very calm, cool, and collective out there. He really does. Everything seems to be working. He's not rushing. This is the 2022 version of Aaron Nola that we got to see last year. The 2-1, that's just fouled off by Bay. So the count is now 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. And Aaron Nola gets strikeout number 200 of the season. It's the 5th time that he's done that in his career. And we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Phillies coming back up to bat. Still scoreless at the bank on clinch day in Philadelphia. That highlight, I got a cut. That was a perfect call. That was a really good call. I liked that a lot. All right, Brewers just got started. All right, in case you guys are new to my channel, my name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. Remember to like and hit that subscribe and turn on those notification bell icons. So no play means tie. It doesn't impact anything. They'll play tomorrow, but the magic number only decreases if something happens. So if the Phillies win, it goes down by 1. If the Phillies don't play or if they lose, the magic number stays the same. It doesn't go up or go down. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. Yes. 1,100. I feel like you just got to 1,000. That's pretty awesome. Yes, man. It's the consistency, dude. That's exactly what it is. Right now it isn't a tie, but it's not a win from the Phillies' end of the only a win reduces the magic number. Right now it's rescheduled for later, but might not be played if they clinch in the meantime. Yes, I want to hear the story of Uncle Reimbursed. What great memories of the 1980 World Series. I was a sophomore, says Tada. I was a sophomore in high school and went to our World Series parade. It's great. That's really awesome. Cool memory. I like that. Nice double play. If you go to a game with your newborn, don't forget to get my first Philly game certificate. Well, I'm not going to be having kids anytime soon, right now. Eventually, but first we got to focus on the career, and then it's about, meeting the right person. So, just not there yet. Focusing on me. But eventually, that is in the cards. Okay. Pitching coach is going to go out there to talk things over, as the first pitch to Marsh was way up high and outside, and I guess that Keller, that there was something that wasn't comfortable. The trainer's out there too, so this is going to be interesting. Are they going to see a couple warm-up tosses here? There was something not right. I don't know if it's with the shoulder or it has something to do with the upper part. Can't necessarily tell from the body language, but Keller's going to stay in there. Only threw one warm-up toss, and it was a ball. So there it is, 200. Yep, yes, sir. My parents and I'll let my sister and I stay home from school to watch the 80s victory parade. That's awesome. Diamondbacks just got to run back. I saw that. Okay. 1 ball, no strikes to Marsh. The pitch, fly ball. It's hit out to right center field. It's carrying, going back towards the track to the wall. It is gone! 1-0 Philadelphia in the bottom of the 6th. And the first hit of the night happens to be a 412-foot bomb by Brandon Marsh. And the bell is ringing for the Phils. That's how you do it. Good job by Marsh. That was a fastball right down the heart and soul of the plate, and he was able to knock in his 11th home run of the season. Good swing, too. So now Rojas comes up. First pitch was thrown. It was a ball. 1 ball, no strikes, and the 1-0. That's in there for a strike. So the Phillies jump out on top and take a 1-0 lead. Spike the like, says Larry. The 1-1, line drive, hit over the head of the third baseman. But it's an infield single by Yohan Rojas. Just hit over the head of the third baseman, and then it just was played on a bounce by the shortstop. And now Baruki is going to get warmed up in the pen. I'm not sure where it is, but I think you have one. I don't know what certificate you're talking about. I have no idea what certificate you're talking about. Man, we have a lot of people on here. Nice. Hit the thumbs up button, guys. Do not forget about that. First pitch to Kyle Schwarber. That's fouled off. It's an 0-1 count. Fear the beard. Marshy. Nice play. That's what we needed. Yes, sir. Ring the bell. Yes, yes, yes. Love Marsh. All right, we have to skip some of these comments. The 0-1 pitch. Grounder. That's fouled off. And that count is now 0-2. Your first Phillies game certificate. I have no idea. I have no idea. I'm sharing this channel on my Instagram. Hopefully my 6K. Oh, dude, thank you so much. No, seriously, seriously, thank you. That's so nice. No balls, 2 strikes to Kyle Schwarber. The pitch down low. It's a changeup at 91. Stargell, we need you. I really appreciate that, dude. If you guys would like to follow me on all the social media platforms, you can click on my LINKTREE down below as well. It should be in the description, and there also should be a bot in the chat too. The 1-2 popped up, took foul, and it goes back behind the plate. So a good at bat for Kyle, who struck out looking in the first and popped up in the 3rd inning. Back towards the mound. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Keller with 4 seconds left on the pitch clock on the 1-2. That's just fouled off the end of the bat. There we go. Good at bat for Kyle. Follow play-by-play with JJ on all the socials. Thanks, dude. Thanks for being on that. All right, so the count is still 1-2. 84 pitches for Keller, who's been absolutely sensational tonight. Just give up the solo homer, though, to Brandon Marsh. The 1-2, grounder, hit over towards second base. The flip to second, there's one. The throw to first. Schwarber beat it out. I can't believe it. So it's just 1 out. Give Kyle credit because he, with his speed, it's not really easy for him to get over to first base. So that's pretty nice that he was able to beat that one out. That's just a 4-6 fielder's choice ground out. And here comes Trey Turner. All right, so 1 gone in the bottom of the 6th. There's a runner over at first. Yohan Rojas was out at second base. Phillies lead it 1-0. Trey Turner is up. Keller comes set, kicks, steals the pitch. Line drive into right center field, and that's going to drop in for a hit. The right fielder stumbles a little bit, and Schwarber's going to go over to third. How about that? Palacios. I don't know what it was, but he certainly lost his footing, and Kyle Schwarber took advantage of it, and that puts runners at the corners in the bottom of the sixth. And with Bryce Harper coming up, the Phillies are looking and hunting for more runs. Well, Palacios just played it on a bounce, and he just slipped out there in right field. I don't know what happened, but maybe there were angels in the outfield or something. Even as he was trying to get to it, his right foot just slipped. Or his left foot, that was. So, that'll put runners at the corners, and the pitching coach is going to go out there to try to calm down Keller and also give the bullpen a little bit more time to warm up. Joshua Williams, man, thank you. I just want to say thank you for streaming the games every day, because majority of the times I miss them because of work. So much love, and keep it up. Thanks, dude. I appreciate that, man. I really, really do. That's so nice. I'm happy that I can, be welcomed into each and every one of your cars, your homes. It's amazing how much of an impact we've been able to make on here. All right, Bryce Harper's up at the plate. 1 out, and the runners are at the corners. The first pitch, it's fouled off. The cutter was inside and high. It was actually just high, but towards the inner part of the plate. So Harper's already behind in the count, 0-1. There we go. Kyle be hustling. Yeah, man. No balls, 1 strike. Schwarber at third, Turner at first. The 0-1 to Harper. He takes a fastball at 93 on the inside corner, and that was the right call. Harper has walked twice tonight. He's hoping to get on for a third time. Keller gets the signs from Rodriguez, and the 0-2. It's in the dirt, and it bounces away. And going over to second is Trey Turner, as Rodriguez couldn't find where the pitch was, and he had to look up. Schwarber would not have been able to come in to score, so that does get rid of the double play ball. Turner does advance over to second base. Rodriguez is like, where the heck did it go? And then Hayes, the third baseman's just pointing over towards the baseball and yelling and just showing him where it is. Got a little bit animated. Dory Moreta is warming up in the Pirates bullpen. So the count is 1-2. There's 1 out, and now there's runners at second and third. Peguero covering shortstop. The 1-2 pitch. Line drive into center field. That should get the job done. It will. Sawinski makes the catch. Schwarber will tag up. Turner's going to tag up too, and he dives into third base as the throw is cut off. It was hit sharply. It's a sacrifice fly for Bryce Harper, and the Phillies are now up 2-0 in the bottom of the sixth. Well, he just took a fastball right down the barrel of the plate, and he hit it sharply. Unfortunately, it was right at Sawinski, but everybody was standing as soon as the ball was struck, and Sawinski did everything he could, just trying to throw it over to third base, but it was cut off. And now here comes Alec Bohm. A runner at third, and Bohm swings and misses at the first pitch. Let's go. The mighty Bryce comes to the plate. There we go. I'm in the car, in the traffic, and listening, and Kyle can run on a good day. No balls, 1 strike to Bohm. 91 pitches now for Keller. The 0-1 pitch. Line drive over at shortstop. Nice bouncer that's hit over sharply. And the throw over to first is in time. It's a pretty nice play by Peguero over at shortstop. And the inning comes to an end. The Phillies do get 2 runs, though, on a solo homer by Brandon Marsh and a sac fly by Bryce Harper. And we go to the top of the 7th. Phillies up 2-0 against the Bucks. All right, Harper. Yes, sir. We can come back and win, says Yoki. It's almost time for a shot of tequila. Time for one now, says Matt. All right, let's take a look at the scoreboard really quickly. So the Cubs, unfortunately, they're up 4-0 in the top of the third, okay? So if the Phillies win, they need either Chicago to lose or Milwaukee to win. And the Brewers, they are currently scoreless so far in the bottom of the third. All right. The Marlins and the Mets, that game matters, and the Diamondbacks game matters if the Phillies lose. All right. All right. Now it is time for our Phillies trivia question. If you're new to my channel, please make sure that you like. Make sure that you subscribe. Turn on those notification bell icons, too, so that way you know when I upload. All right? I want to give you guys our Phillies trivia question of the day. So what we're going to do is, we ask a Phillies trivia question, and if you happen to get the answer correct, you will hear this. If you get the question wrong, you will hear this. Okay. We got 70 people in here. Okay, so we're actually going to do this now. Okay? We're not going to reveal the answers in the bottom of the 7th. I want to do this right now, and I want to do this right here and right now. Okay? So today is September 26th. All right? Let's make sure that we have the right date on this. Okay. We'll do this right here. All right, so tomorrow is actually the 27th as the first pitch by Nola, and this at-bat is taken for a ball. All right. So I want to know, okay, what happened on tomorrow's date in Phillies history? The 1-0 pitch, fly ball, it's hit out to right center field. It's going back towards the track, and that's gone. So there's a solo homer hit by the Pirates. That is Brian Reynolds with his 24th of the season, and there goes the shutout. It's now 2-1 Phillies. That's how we start off the top of the 7th. Okay, so what happened, okay, tomorrow's the 27th. What's so significant about that date in Phillies history? That's the question. Already got my subscribers. Pujols, says Chris. No. No. Okay. What's so special about tomorrow's date in Phillies history? September 27th is Mike Schmidt's birthday. It is, actually. That's one thing. That is correct. But there's another answer. That is correct. I remember it because it was my dog's birthday. Good old Nola. But there's something else. Something a little bit more recent than that happened. We're in the top of the 7th inning. Nobody out. Reynolds got on with a solo homer. Brian Hayes is up. He takes that pitch for a ball. That was one answer, but there's another one. There's another answer. Think about what the Phillies are doing tonight, okay? A Phillies pitcher threw a no-hitter. Incorrect. Think about what's going on tonight, okay? Why is tonight important? 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody on and nobody out. Nola kicks, fires the 1-1. That's a sinker at 89 at the knees. Phillies hit 100 wins. Phillies clinched the division. Okay, which year? Which year, though? The 1-2? It's up high for ball 2. They clinched the NL East in 93, earliest clinch in team history. Nope. Lost 7 games in 64. Oh, what's going on, long ball? Just to drop out of first place. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The next pitch, swing and a miss. And Nola gets his 7th strikeout of the night. That's his 201st strikeout of the season. Think about when they won the World Series. Think about when they won the World Series. Thanks, Google. that is, I guess that's also correct. I did not know that. I'll give you that long ball. I don't know if that's significant, but yes, you're right. A ball is 1 strike to Jack Sawinski, who takes that one low for ball 1. The Phillies clinched the division, the NL East, in 2008 on tomorrow's date. That is correct. Correct. Thank you for playing Phillies trivia with us. And it was also Mike Schmidt's birthday. It also is his birthday. The 1-1, swing and a miss. The division, not the wild card. Clinch the division. 2-1 Phillies lead. We're in the top of the 7th. The 1-2 pitch just laid off the plate. And the count is now 2-2. Nobody on and 1 out in the top of the 7th inning. Cubs now have a 4-0 lead. The Brewers just got a run. That's good. The 2-2 on the way, swinging a bouncer, hit over towards third. Bohm has it, charges over to first, and it's not in time. Jack Sawinski, who has wheels, is able to get aboard over at first base. So now somebody's making a call over towards the bullpen. They wanted to... Oh, they were looking at the phones to see if Bohm got that off in time. He did not. That's what it was. So it's an infield single allowed by Aaron Nola. And I wouldn't be surprised if somebody gets loosening up pretty soon if he allows another base runner here. The go-ahead runs up at the plate for the Pirates. There's 1 out and a runner at first. The first pitch, swing and a miss. Good knuckle curve thrown by Nola again. So if the Phillies win tonight, they clinch a playoff spot. And if they win, and if either the Cubs lose, which is not looking good so far, or if the Brewers win, then we celebrate and we have our 1,100 or our 1,000 subscribers giveaways that we're doing. So if you want to be a part of the giveaways, please make sure that you subscribe right now. You have to be subscribed for at least an hour in order to be eligible, and you also have to have an email. More details to follow once we do this. It will take place 15 minutes after the stream is done. And if it doesn't happen tonight, if they don't get that number 1 wild card spot, we're not doing it, and it'll probably have to be delayed till tomorrow. The 0-1, swing and a miss by Triolo. White Sox just got a run. That's good. Marlins and Mets are still in a delay. The 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss. And Aaron Nola gets his 8th strikeout of the night. Well, I said in order for him to... we were looking at the points bet odds before. I said plus 410 for him to get 10 or more strikeouts. It's getting pretty close. Subscribe to be eligible. Okay, we just got 3 subscribers because of that. Oh, man, that's funny. All right, so Rob Thompson has seen enough, and Aaron Nola, his night is done. He was absolutely incredible tonight, and good job by Rob for pulling him right now. He gets a standing ovation from the crowd, and rightfully so, as he heads back towards the dugout, and he salutes to the fans as he takes off his cap, and he'll go towards the Phillies dugout. Pitch and change for the Phillies with 2 outs in the top of the 7th. Great. Folks want prizes. Yes, sir. You also have to comment who you are down below. Brianna's here. Brianna, what's up, Brianna? Yes, sir. Subscribe to be eligible for the giveaway, and be sure to follow all the socials. Yes, for sure. Please be sure to do that. Uh-oh. This moved. Why did that move? Okay, there we go. That's better. 7-0 Rays. Great. We don't care about that right now. We care about the Marlins. But they are currently in a rain delay. Oh, wait. Maybe the Marlins game got postponed. Did the Marlins game get postponed? Can somebody check? Maybe that's what happened. Did the Marlins game get postponed? I guess it did. Somebody check on socials for me. Yes, they got postponed. Wow. Okay, the D-backs are losing. So if the Phillies lose, then we got to wait till tomorrow. Oh, man. Because then we got to wait to see if the Marlins lose. Ugh, just win. So if we want to party tonight, the Phillies have to win. And either the Diamondbacks... Or sorry, why did this change again? There we go. Marlins listed as delayed. I think that they just got postponed, dude. I think that they just got postponed. All right, so Matt Strahm is going to be coming in for the Phillies in 53 games this season. Yes, Brianna, welcome to the family. Welcome to the family. There's a runner over at first. We'll get back to fixing the scoreboard in just a couple seconds. The pitch, swing and a miss. So Connor Joe, excuse me. Oh, my gosh. Did I really just do that? Connor Joe. Isaiah Joe, former Sixer, is up at the plate. I knew I was going to make that mistake. The ball is 1 strike. 2 outs in the top of the 7th, and the 0-1 pitch. Fouled back. That is wild. So it's no balls and 2 strikes, with 2 gone in the top of the 7th inning. Strahm looks back at first. Now back to the plate, the 0-2 pitch. Upstairs and way outside for a ball. Cubs do have a 4-0 lead against the Braves. Versus lefties, opponents are hitting .205 against him with 2 homers. But righties, it's a little bit different. Batters are batting .255 with 9 homers against him. The 1-2 on the way. Fouled back. One ball, 2 strikes. And the 1-2 pitch. Line drive caught by Bohm as he makes the diving catch. He was really on a knee, but regardless, it was hit so sharply to him, and he made a nice catch. And the inning comes to an end. Strahm gets out of the jam, and we go to the bottom of the 7th in Philadelphia. All right, now we can change this scoreboard. So thank you for doing that. I don't know why this ascends. I have no idea why it does that. But whatever. All right. So the Marlins game must have got postponed. So you don't think I'm liking sharing your link? Oh, thank you, dude. I appreciate it. No, I do. I really do. I really appreciate that. I'm not even kidding. Let's go. Okay. All righty. Cool stuff. If you guys are new to my channel, make sure that you like, make sure you subscribe. Brianna's here. Thank you so much, Brianna, for coming on. Whose daughter are you again? Let me see. I missed that because I have a lot of eyes everywhere. I'm here, but also Luciferian. Oh, okay, wow. Brianna's my daughter, y'all. She's visiting from El Paso. That's really cool. Stott struggling. He needs a hit. He does. Eyes above. He does. He absolutely needs a hit here. Diamondbacks are coming back. All right. I'm trying to see some Phillies hits here. I was born ready. Let's go. Yes, sir. R. Eisenmore, what's going on, man? I'm trying to see some Philly hits on back. Yeah, man. That'd be cool. Okay, so is the Marlins game officially postponed? Is that what actually happened? Is it officially postponed? Tonight's game against the Marlins has been postponed. Okay. It's going to be made up as a part of a single admission doubleheader tomorrow. Wednesday at 4:10 p.m. Okay, wow. Wow. All right. So, if we want to party tonight, the Phillies have to win, and the Brewers have to win, or Chicago has to lose. What's up, Stephanie? What's going on? Guys, hit the thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button too. Mods, make sure that we're telling people to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. First pitch, the start, that's way inside for ball one. I'm going to start saying, mods, do your job. Let's get to 50 likes if we haven't done so already. Starts 0 for 2 tonight. The 1-0 pitch to Bryson. He takes that one away up high for ball two. Stott is 0 for 2 tonight. He certainly could use a hit right here. Bryce Elder's getting rocked. 2-0 on the way. It's on the inside corner for a called strike. So that'll make the count now 2-1. On the mound is Moretta for the Pirates. 2-1 pitch that's popped up. It was fouled. Craig Kimbrell loosening up in the Phillies bullpen. 2-2 to Stott. Line drive down the first base line, but it's played on a diving stop, and the throw over to first. It's dropped by Moretta. Triolo tried to flip it back over to Moretta, and Moretta dropped it. Just could not get a hold of it. I think Triolo's throw was a little bit high, and Stott is safe regardless. It's hit sharply down the first base line. Nice diving stop by Triolo, and the flip, was it high? Nope. It hit the wheel of the glove, the heel of the glove of Moretta, and he just could not make the catch. So Stott is aboard. And the pitch, that's outside for a ball. Ooh, strike. Moretta. The 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss. Never mind, I just refreshed. We got 50 likes now. Great. Awesome. Let's get to 60. 1 ball, 1 strike to JT Realmuto. Moretta looks back at second. Now back to the plate, back to second again. The 1-1. Fly ball, it's out towards right field. It's heading over towards the line. On the run, and not being able to make the catch is Connor Joe. It was just a foul ball. So Joe, I forgot to mention that he comes on to play for Joshua Palacios. Joe certainly has a lot of speed. Tried to make the slide and catch in foul ground and just could not be able to do so. So let's see if the Phillies, if Bryson Stott was, if they scored that a hit. They say that it's still pending. One ball, 2 strikes to JT with nobody out. In the bottom of the 7th, Phillies lead it 2-1. A runner at first. The throwback. It's not in time. Brianna here. Okay, yes. Hi, Brianna. Hello. JJ Brianna here. Are you an Aquarius? Nope. Leo. I'm a Leo. T-minus 12 for a 1,100. Yes, sir. The 1-2 on the way. Line drive. Foul. Over towards the left field side. I have yet to see a stat rolling. Yep, I'm on it right now. It still says that they're pending on the call. Stat is 30 for 33 in stolen base attempts this season. We need a dozen more subscribers to get to 1,100 before the Phillies clinch and get the number 1 wildcard spot. Can they do it? Let me know. The runner goes, the 1-2 pitch. It's fouled back, and Stott has to go back over to first. Nice. Your channel has over 3K on my feed. Come on, people, like or subscribe. Thank you so much, man. That's so nice. The 1-2 pitch in the dirt for ball 2 was a slider at 87. And Rodriguez did a good job of blocking that. So the Phillies do lead it 2-1. Phillies are 87-69. Pirates, they're 74-82 on the season with 34 wins. 36 wins on the road. 2-2 is the count, the pitch. Fly ball, it's fouled again. I believe Stott, yep, he did. He tried to steal second again, and he has to race back over to first. Race back over to first. Oh, boy. I don't know where they are, dude. We are Cubs 5-0 over the Braves. Braves probably don't care, says Kathy. Yep. Again, it's either a Brewers win or a Cubs loss, along with a Phillies win. The 2-2, that's slapped foul. That's what we need in order to party. No, because the Marlins didn't play. No, the Marlins and the D-backs have to lose if the Phillies lose. On top of that, either Chicago has to lose or Milwaukee has to win. The 2-2, inside and high for ball 3. Right now, the Marlins game got postponed. So if the Phillies lose, unfortunately, we're going to have to celebrate tomorrow. Regardless of what happens. 3 balls, 2 strikes to JT. What a battle it's been so far. The payoff pitch on the inside corner, called strike 3. It was a slider, and JT strikes out looking. That was a good pitch. I got to give him credit for throwing that. Cubs are still batting, too, with runners at first and third. Oh, somebody got caught into a rundown. What was that, Miles Mastrobuoni? Ran out of the base pad. He's out. All right. Cardinals just took the lead over the Brewers. Let's go! All right. First pitch to Castellanos. He pops this one up out in foul ground. Over towards the third base side. Hayes has it, and he'll make the catch for out number 2. Let's go. I'm ready. Cheers. Yes, sir. What's up, Clicks? Thanks for the update, eyes above. Great. That is good news. Wait, I thought we want the Cardinals to lose. No. We don't care about the we care about the Brewers. The Brewers have to win. Or the Cubs have to lose because the Brewers have to clinch the NL Central. They haven't done that yet. If for some reason there's a wild scenario where the Phillies go on this bad losing streak the rest of the way, the Brewers go on this bad losing streak the rest of the way, and the Cubs win all their games, the Cubs get the division. And therefore, the Brewers have the wild card spot, and the Phillies, who would be tied with the Brewers, they don't have the Brewers are a game over the Phillies, plus the Brewers have the tiebreaker. I'm Confucius. Okay. But the Brewers are losing, JJ. No, they're not. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. That was me. You're right. That's bad. My bad. I wasn't paying attention. You're right. Thanks for calling me off guard. You're right. I confused you. The pitch. That's on the outside corner of the plate for a strike. So, yeah, we want the Brewers to win or the Cubs to lose. Okay, so that's not good. You're right. No balls. One strike to Brandon Marsh. The 0-1 on the way. Inside for ball one. No, I'm happy that you caught me because I was not correct. I was not correct. You were absolutely right. One ball, one strike to Marsh. The pitch. That's at the knees for a strike. The Diamondbacks don't matter if the Phillies win. It only matters if the Phillies lose. The 1-2 on the way. That's in the dirt for ball two. The Marlins, they just got postponed, so they're playing a doubleheader tomorrow. So if the Phillies lose, then they cannot clinch the number one wild card spot tonight because of that. Just got to get a win here. All right, so 2-2 is the count to Marsh. He's 1 for 2 tonight. Moretta's still on the mound. Stott's over at second. Moretta comes set, looks back at second, and the 2-2 off the plate for ball three. So Rojas waits in the on-deck circle. I thought Rhino wasn't streaming tonight. The 3-2 on the way. Strike three called, and Marsh got caught looking. They ruled it as an E1 finally. All right, so no runs, no hits, one error, and one man left, and we go to the top of the 8th inning. Phillies lead it 2-1 against the Pirates. Okay. So Stock got on with an E1. JT, what did he do? JD struck out looking. Castellanos fouled out. Fouled out. There we go. Oh, yesterday's scream. Cheryl, thanks for subscribing. 1,090. Let's go. 10 more, baby. 10 more. If you're new to my channel, my name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. This is a very weird night. It's a little bit bizarre because we are a little bit too excited because the Phillies not only can clinch a playoff berth, but they can also get that number one wild card spot too, which is really important to me. I want them to get home field advantage in that first round and not have to be on the road. And once that happens, we're partying tonight, and then we'll see you on next Tuesday night for the first game of the NL Wildcard Series between the Phillies and their opponent. Of course, we're still doing the Eagles game on Sunday, so we do Phillies, Eagles, Sixers, and Flyers content on here. We do. We really try to be consistent. We did not do the Eagles game, though, on Monday because we had to take a day off. It was our day off that we haven't had in a very long time. So, yes, there's so many scenarios. I've got Stott at 29 stolen bases. Did it just not update? He didn't steal. He didn't steal a base. Did I say 30 for 33? That's what the graphic said. Let's go, all things Philly. Yes, sir. Quick, it's a long story. I want to be consistent, and I just want to, and you know, you guys You guys determine that. So, first pitch to Endy Rodriguez is in there for a strike, so Kimbrel is on the mound. Phillies are 6 outs away from punching their ticket into the playoffs. The 0-1 on the way, inside and high up high, for ball 1. Just up high. Kimbrel with 2 pitches so far. Gets set above the letters, kicks, fires, and that's fouled off. So that'll now make the count 1-2. So Kimbrel has 3 pitches so far in this ball game. Nola went 6 2/3. He's in line to get the win. The 1-2, inside and in the dirt for ball 2. So that will now make the count stand at 2-2. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock, and the pitch. Line drive, foul over towards the third base side. So Kimbrel's 35. He has a 3.27 ERA. He's now been coming in to set up things for Jose Alvarado. So I guess that moving forward, Alvarado may be their closer. The 2-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. Rodriguez strikes out on an outside fastball. 1 gone in the top of the 8th. That fastball had a lot of good movement to it. It looked good. But Rodriguez decided to bite. Comes Henry Davis, and he takes a strike. Looked like it was a strike, but they appeal, and they say no swing. So it's a 1-0 count. On ball, no strikes. And the 1-0 pitch. Fly ball, it's it out to left field. If it's fair, it's gone, it's gone. How about that? Craig Kimbrel, 2 outings in a row that he's given up a home run in the 8th inning. And this time, it's Henry Davis, who hits his 7th homer of the season. So now Nola won't get the win, and he won't get the loss. He wouldn't have gotten the loss, but he just doesn't get the win now. Looked like it was a hanging changeup. And it was just lasered out to left field. So 2 solo homers in back-to-back innings for Pittsburgh, and they've just tied the game. First pitch to Peguero. In this at-bat, it's up high for ball 1. So the count is 1-0. Kimbrel gets set above the letters, kicks, deals, and that's way up high for ball 2. JT may want to go talk to him, possibly after this batter. Fly over Peguero, hitting .236 on the season. He's 1 for 2 on the night. And the next pitch, grounder, pulled over towards second base. Stott has it, throws it over to first, and there's 2 outs in the top of the 8th inning. Let's fix the Cardinals scoreboard really, really quickly. Or the Brewers scoreboard. Sorry about that. All right, there we go. That's better. All right, 2 outs, nobody on. It's a 2-2 game. The pitch to Ji-Hwan Bae. It's inside and low for a ball. So Bae is 0 for 3 with a ground out and 2 strikeouts. If you just subscribed to my channel, comment who you are down below. The 1-0 by Kimbrel It's at the knees for a called strike at 95 miles per hour. Kimbrel just allowed a solo home run to Henry Davis. Was not a save situation. Unless he pitched in the ninth. The 1-1, that misses for ball 2. Thanks so much, Next Shift. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate it, man. The 2-1 on the way. In there for a strike. It's a knuckle curve at 86 miles per hour. Thanks, JJ. No problem. Nuts 45, 150. Thanks for coming on, dude. Nobody on, 2 outs. It's a 2-2 count and a 2-2 game in the top of the 8th. The pitch. Fouled off. So the Phillies, unfortunately, the Pirates have not made it easy for Philadelphia. As if they want to clinch, they have to try to do it in the bottom of the 8th, take the lead, or win it in the bottom of the 9th. 2-2 on the way, a knuckle curve that's low. So that makes the count now 3-2. Nearly 80 people in here. Please make sure that you guys like and subscribe, man. Let's get to 60 likes. The 3-2 on the way. Grounder pulled over towards second base. Stott has it, glove low, throws over to first, and Bay is retired. The inning is over. However, the Pirates do tie it back on the solo blast by Henry Davis. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. 9-1-2 due up for Philadelphia in the bottom of the 8th. Okay. Good. All right. Cheers. L'chaim. Oh, thanks, Cam. I appreciate that, man. I really do. 3-1 Cardinals. I see. I know. We're going to the game after this if the Phillies do win. Gotta win, and if they're gonna win, it has to be a walk-off. Okay. Clinching day may just be tomorrow for them to get that number 1 wild card spot. Thought maybe it was gonna be the night, but I guess it's good because then we get more people to come on tomorrow. I just wanted them to get 2 birds with 1 stone tonight. Not looking good so far. Okay. Just need some base runners. Yes, sir. All right. If you guys are new to my channel, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. My name is Jason Joseph, so the whole story is, okay, for those people that just subscribed to my channel and for the 70 and 80 people that are here, the short story is that I'm a broadcaster from South Jersey. Okay, I graduated from Rowan last spring, interned at NFL Films during the 2022-2023 season. Also interned while I was in school with the Wilmington Blue Rocks and the Delaware Bluecoats, and called games for them. The Blue Rocks are the High A affiliate of the Washington Nationals, and the Bluecoats are the NBA G League affiliate of the Philadelphia 76ers. First pitch, that's down low for a ball. And this is my dream, man. This is my dream. I'm taking the chance on myself, and we're calling games for the teams that we love. The 1-0, swing and a miss. And we're taking the chance on ourselves. And we're getting you guys involved as color commentators, man. Because I think that that's what makes this style of broadcasting so cool. The 1-1 to Rojas takes that one up high, so Moreta is still out there on the bump for Pittsburgh. 2 balls, 1 strike to Yohan Rojas. Phillies tied up 2-2. The 2-1 pitch, check swing, ground ball. It's fouled towards the first base side, and Figueroa will chase after the ball and hand it off to the ball girl. Other scores, we have the Guardians trailing 9-7 against the Reds. 2 balls and 2 strikes, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on a high cheese fastball that was way above the strike zone. And Rojas strikes out. And we flip the lineup card and do it again. The Orioles are up 1-0 against the Washington Nationals as they go to the top of the 9th. We're going to have a pitching change as Moreta, his night is done. So we'll go over more scores in just a few moments. It's now 4-1 Cardinals. Oh, boy. All right. We got our eyes on the games. We definitely do. Not a good start. All right. Let's move this again. So, guys, we may not be partying tonight. Depends on what happens. Once this game is done, okay, if the Phillies happen to win, then we are going over to the Milwaukee and the Chicago games. And we'll have to wait and see what happens. Go South Jersey. I'm from Glassboro, living in North Carolina. That's cool, Cheryl. Nice. Yes, I went to Rowan, so that's really awesome. That is so cool, man. The Royals are tied 2-2. Did you go to Glassboro State, if you don't mind me asking? That's what Rowan was back in the day. Detroit and Kansas City are tied 2-2. The Yankees and the Blue Jays, they're scoreless in the top of the 7th. Yankees have runners at first and third with 2 outs. And then the Rays lead at 7-3 against the Red Sox. White Sox, as we mentioned, have a 4-3 lead over Arizona. Cardinals are up 4-1 against the Brewers. The Twins have a 5-0 lead against Oakland. And then the Dodgers and the Rockies just got started. That's going into the bottom of the 1st. Dodgers also played the Rockies today in a day-night doubleheader. The Rockies won the first game by a score of 4-1. That's 45-150. Thanks for subscribing, man. Oh, you went to Gloucester County Community College? That's cool. GCC? Nice. Here's Ryan Barucki. Excuse me. He'll be facing off against Kyle Schwarber. 1 away in the bottom of the 8th. The first pitch to Kyle. He takes it all the way for a strike. A slider. The 0-1 pitch. Way off the plate. So Barucki was on the mound for the Pirates. It's tied up in the count 1-1 here. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Ooh, man. Kyle was trying to swing for the fences on that one. Oh, boy. So Ryan Barucki is 29 years old. He's 6'4", 210 pounds. The 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. And Kyle Schwarber strikes out, and there's 2 gone in the bottom of the 8th. So 2 outs with nobody on. Ladzinski and Selby are getting now loosened up in the bullpen for Pittsburgh here. So back-to-back strikeouts for the Pirates pitching. And Trey Turner's coming up. Takes that one low. It's a change-up at 84. Rookie is a .80 whip, a 2.65 ERA. And he throws a changeup in the dirt to Trey, and he swings and misses at that one. Also has 31 strikeouts. in 37 1/3 of an inning. 11 earned runs allowed. The 1-1 offering. It's at the knees, a sweeper at 81 for a called strike. Trey is grounded out to short and popped out to second. The 1-2 on the way. Grounder pulled over towards shortstop, and the throw over to first to get Trey. It's just in time to get the speedy Gonzalez out. We go to the top of the ninth, still tied 2-2 in Philadelphia. Brian Reynolds will be leading things off when we return. Right. Cool. No breaks tonight, guys. We're still going. We're still going. Okay. Let me see. Cardinals, Brewers. Let me go back to this. What just happened here? Ugh. This is crazy. Hopefully the Phillies win. I'm with you, dude. I'm with you, dude. I'll have to fix this a little bit later. Okay, and then this game. Four to 3 now. Breaking news: J.J. Jets just signed veteran quarterback Trevor Siemian. Oh, good for them. That's because Zach has not been so good. Brewers score. There we go. All right, Jose Alvarado is going to come in for the Phillies. He is 0-2 with a 1.83 earned run average. Opponents are batting .204 against him. He has 3 saves on the season as well. Diamondbacks just tied it. The pitch. It's in there for a strike. To Brian Reynolds, who's batting on the right side of the plate. Hit a solo homer in the 7th. What's up, Sam? How you doing, dude? So no balls, 1 strike. Alvarado gets set above the belt, kicks, deals, and throws that one on the inside corner at the knees for a strike. Why does that keep happening? The 0-2 pitch. It's down low. So now the count is now 1-2. The pitch. Little bouncer that's fouled over towards the third base side. It's 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern time here on the East Coast. One ball, 2 strikes, and the 1-2 pitch just fouled back. Courtesy of John Clark, just tweeted out 59 minutes ago that quote, Aaron Nola with 200 strikeouts in a season for a 3rd straight year and the 5th time in his career. Only Steve Carlton has more seasons in Phillies history with 200 or more strikeouts. The 1-2, it's grounded foul over towards the third base side. It's tied. It's tied, Volky. Got to look at the score, dude. It's 2-2. One ball, two strikes. And the 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss, and Reynolds strikes out. And there's one gone in the top of the ninth. Good job by Alvarado to throw that pitch in the dirt. It was not even close to a strike. But yes. So Reynolds strikes out. And Cabrian Hayes is coming up. Cubs just got another run. Oh, my gosh. 1-0 is the count to Cabrian Hayes. Alvarado with 8 pitches. One gone in the top of the ninth inning. The 1-0, that's down low for ball 2. And inside as well. So Cabrian Hayes is 1 for 1 against Alvarado with a 2-run double. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to like and don't forget to subscribe. The 2-0 pitch, swing and a foul ball, excuse me. Phillies will try to walk it off in the bottom of the ninth, and if they walk it off, they win. If not, they will have to play tomorrow. 2-1, swing and a miss. And if the Phillies want to get that number 1 wild card spot, they have to win tonight and either get a Cubs loss or a Brewers win. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and the 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss. And there's another strikeout for Jose Alvarado. And now here comes Jack Sawinski. Diamondbacks just took the lead. Oh, boy. Crazy. 2 gone in the top of the ninth inning. Jack Sawinski is up at the plate. He's 1 for 3. He's singled in the 7th. Nobody on. 2 outs in the top of the ninth. The pitch. That's in there for a strike. Steve Carlton, by the way, Larry, I wanted to add it that he had 7 200 strikeout seasons. The ball's 1 strike and the 0-1. That's in there for a strike at the knees at 98 miles per hour. 8 more subscribers till we get to 1,100. It's 2-2 in the top of the ninth. Jose Alvarado looking to strike out the side and hope that the Phillies can walk it off in the bottom of the ninth. The 0-2 pitch. Line drive. Caught by Turner. Right at second base. And the inning is over. So Alvarado does not strike out the side. He strikes out the first 2 batters and then gets the final batter to line out to Trey Turner. Harper, Bohm, and Stott are due up in the bottom of the ninth. Let's go. All right. I would like to remind you guys that if the Phillies win, okay, stay tuned, because if Milwaukee wins or if Chicago loses, we are celebrating because the Phillies would then get that number 1 wild card spot. To answer your question, Nolan, what happens if the D-backs win? It doesn't matter if the Phillies win. If the Phillies win, it doesn't matter, because then that magic number goes down to 0. To get into the playoffs, the Phillies just have to win. The D-backs, the magic number goes down to 0 for Arizona. And for Milwaukee, and for Miami, too. The problem is Milwaukee, because Milwaukee's winning the NL Central. And if the Cubs win out and the Brewers lose out, Milwaukee would be 1 game above the Phillies for the wild card spot. Okay, here we go. We need Milwaukee to lock up the division. We've got him right where we want him, says Andrew. Yes, sir. Hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel. And guys, mods, do your work. Do your work. Tell people to like and subscribe, and let's get to the 60 like mark, or whatever mark we're headed towards next. Is it 70 likes? I can't remember. I cannot remember because I don't have the thing up right now. If you are interested in becoming a mod for my channel, let me know and reach out to me via email. The email that I have is in the description. You can also follow me on all the social media platforms. All right, bottom of the ninth. Bryce Harper's due up. Perfect scenario for the Phillies. The first pitch to Harper, ground ball foul towards the first base side. And now all the fans are on their feet. Baruki is still out there on the mound. The Braves just got a home run. They got one run back from Pilar. The 0-1 pitch grounder hit over to second and the throw to first. It's in time, and there's one gone in the bottom of the ninth. So Harper grounds out to second. He got on top of the pitch thrown by Baruki. And now a pitch and change will be called as Bohm is coming up. JJ, we just hit 60, so now we got to get to 70. All right, thanks, Jeevanoots. Well, the Braves got a run back, so that's good. All right, so pitch and change. Here we come. 99 people in here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Yes, sir. What's going on? What's going on, man? Ugh. What a night. What a night. My name's Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. I'm a broadcaster from South Jersey. I do Phillies baseball, Sixers basketball, Flyers hockey, and Eagles football. If you're new to the channel, want to know what's up, make sure you hit that thumbs up button down low and that subscribe button, that red subscribe button. Smash that subscribe button until your computer or your phone freezes, but you can still hear me all the time. Clinch night for Philadelphia. Can they do it? T-8. Come on, Phillies Nation. Yes, that's for sure. Jeevanoots, you can also post your channel down below, too, if you haven't done so already. Dick Groat, R.I.P. the Groat. Dick Groat. Oh, wow. Okay, man. Phillies only have 3 hits today. That's it. And they all happened, by the way. I believe that they all happened in the 6th inning. Yep. All right, Carmen Mlodzinski is coming up to pitch for the Pirates. No spoilers in the chat. Just wanted to remind you all. Mlodzinski has thrown 33 2/3 of an inning this season. He has 32 strikeouts, 16 walks allowed, 3 homers allowed, and opponents are batting .205 against him. Austin Riley's up. Okay, cool. All right, Alec Bohm is up at the plate. 1 out, nobody on in the bottom of the ninth. The first pitch, line drive, played on a bounce over by the shortstop and the throw to first. It's a little off the line, but the tag is made at first base to get Bohm out. That was a really nice play over at first by Jared Triolo. That throw by Guerrero, not so good. Here comes Bryson Stott. So there's 2 outs in the bottom of the ninth. The pitch just outside for ball 1. Stott's 0 for 3, reached on in there in the 7th, and stole a base as well. 1 ball and no strikes. And the 1-0 pitch A changeup at 89 miles per hour taken for a strike. Phillies will also have a game tomorrow night against the Pittsburgh Pirates as well in Game 2 of this final homestand. The 1-1 off the plate for ball 2. 92 years old, man. Wow. The Pirates will not let you down. 2 balls, 1 strike. And the pitch to Stott. Fly ball. It's hit out to left center field. It's going to drop in for a base hit. And Bryson Stott, the winning run is over at first base. And JT Realmuto is coming up to bat. Here comes JT. Every fan on their feet. Is the crowd noise okay? The first pitch to JT, it's up high for ball 1. That just stopped. I probably should have recorded that for longer. 1 ball, no strikes to Realmuto. And the pitch inside for ball 2. Maybe the organic crowd noise does help. I don't know. 2 balls, no strikes. Two gone in the bottom of the 9th with a runner at first. The 2-0 pitch outside for ball 3. Nick Castellanos waits in the on-deck circle. The 3-0 on the way. It misses down low for ball 4. And here comes Nick Castellanos to the plate. So that puts 2 runners on with 2 gone in the bottom of the 9th. And time is officially called. So we have a little quick timeout right here. And while that happens, the Braves just got 2 runs back, and they have runners at first and second in the bottom of the 6th. How about that? So that certainly helps. Castellanos has 3 career walk-off hits. All right, we won't use the crowd noise. Anybody else thinks it sounds bad too? Because I didn't like it either. 2 runners on, 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th inning. Castellanos comes up to the plate. Here we go. The first pitch to Casty. It's in there for a strike. You like the noise, says Galactic Federation. It sounds like static. Okay. We'll get a different one when the playoffs come. The 0-1 to Castellanos, swing and a miss. A sweeper that was low, and the count is 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Casty's 0 for 3 tonight. Melodzinski still pitching for the Pirates. The winning run's at second. The 0-2 on the way. Strike 3 called on the outside corner. And we play on and go to extra innings. And the Phillies will have to wait and see what happens as we go to the top of the 10th. Wow. All right, guys, if you're new to the channel, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe. My name is Jason Joseph. This is play-by-play with JJ. And after the conclusion of this game, we will be keeping our eye, if the Phillies do win, we'll be keeping our eye on Milwaukee and Chicago. The Diamondbacks, we can actually just get rid of that right now. I don't want to do it just yet, though. So give me 1 second. All right, cool. Ghost Runners coming up. Yep. Yes, sir. Hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel. Let's get to 80 likes, man. Let's get to 80 likes. If you want to be a part of our potential giveaway that we may be doing tonight, depending on whether or not the Phillies get the #1 wild card spot, you got to subscribe in order to be eligible. That's one of the requirements. Let's get to 100 likes. There we go. $100 likes. Let's get to it. We need 7 more subscribers to get to 1,100 as well. Okay. Hopefully the Braves can come back. All right, we go to the top of the 10th inning. So the Ghost Runner. Nope, I forgot. I got to do this for another inning. Tomorrow I actually have to go to the store, and I got to get another one of these. Oh, the Braves are coming back. It's 6-4 now. Or is it 6-3? 6-3. Wow, they're coming back. All right, so Jack Sawinski is the Ghost Runner that's over at second base. Stand ready. Use what as a sound effect? I missed it. Triolo is 0 for 3. He's coming up to the plate. Hoffman comes in to pitch. The first pitch, it's outside for a ball. It was outside and low. So the Ghost Runner is over at second base. The 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss by Jeff Hoffman. So Triolo is tied up in the count, 1-1. Sawinski, who ended the 9th by lining out to short, he has wheels. The 1-1. Check swing. Did he go? No, he did not, says the first base umpire, Angel Hernandez. I don't think he went. Two balls, one strike. And the next pitch way inside and high. Connor Joe waits in the on-deck circle for the Pirates. Three and one is the count. The pitch inside and high for ball 4, and Triolo draws a walk. So that puts runners at first and second. And the next batter will be Connor Joe, who came on to pinch hit for Joshua Palacios back in the 7th inning. The first pitch to Joe, it's off the plate and outside as well. One ball, no strikes. And the pitch, a strike called at the knees at 96 miles per hour. Wow. One ball, one strike. With nobody out, the 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss as Joe did go around. DJ Rayburn called him out on the check swing, and he most certainly did. That was the right call. Hoffman gets set at the belt. Kicks, fires the 1-2 in the dirt. Hoffman has a 2.52 earned run average, 67 strikeouts at 30 years old. He's 6'5" and weighs 235 pounds. Two balls, two strikes, and the pitch popped up, hit out towards left center field, shallow center field, and Rojas makes the catch, and there's one away. It was a good pitch thrown by Hoffman. So Joe flies out to center, and up next is Endy Rodriguez, who's 0 for 3 tonight. He's batting .207 with 3 homers, 11 RBI, and a .268 on-base percentage. If the Phillies win, they're in. Two runners on base. Rodriguez at the plate. And the first pitch, line drive foul over towards the first base side. Hoffman has not faced Rodriguez in his career. It's a lefty on righty matchup. The righty Hoffman gets set at the belt, looks back at second to keep Sawinski in check. The 0-1, swing and a miss. A splitter that was headed down low. Time is called really quickly by Rodriguez here. No balls, 2 strikes. With 1 out. And the 0-2 pitch, grounded foul. And we stay alive and do it again. No balls, 2 strikes, and the 0-2. There's a fly ball. It's hit out to center field. Rojas gets under it, over towards his right, makes about a couple steps towards his left, and he makes the catch. The throw to third, it's cut off, and Sawinski will tag up from second and go over to third, and there's 2 away. Was another nice pitch, too, by Hoffman. That's what you want to see. He's been really, really sharp. Here comes Henry Davis, who has singled and homered tonight. First pitch, line drive, foul, and I think that broke the... Did that break the baseball? What just came off? Something just came off. Couldn't tell what that was. Was that a piece of tape? It was a piece of tape for something. That was weird. Oh, it hit a lens cap and... Oh, wow. That's not fun. The 0-1 on the way. Way down low for ball 1. One ball, one strike. And the 1-1 pitch. It's in there for a strike, a slider at 88. Just at the knees. Fans standing on their feet again, hoping that Hoffman gets out of the inning. Davis versus Hoffman. In the top of the 10th, it's a 2-2 game. The 1-2 pitch just laid off. And the slider was off the plate. That's the right call. And the count is now 2-2. There's runners at the corners. The speedy Sawinski is over at third. And Triolo's at first. The 2-2 pitch. Fouled back. Triolo just advanced over to second base on the previous pitch, and we couldn't see it. The count is 2-2. Just got to focus on the batter if you're Hoffman. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And the inning is over. It got a little dicey, but Jeff Hoffman gets the job done, and we go to the bottom of the 10th. And the Phillies are hoping to walk it off again and clinch a playoff berth to the 2023 postseason. Let's go, man. That's how we do it. Yes. Great. Marsh, Rojas, Schwarber walk off second time. There we go. In case you're new to my channel, don't forget to like and don't forget to subscribe. All right, if the Phillies win, remember, we are having, if the Phillies win, we're scoreboard watching the Cubs and the Brewers game. If the Brewers win or if the Cubs lose, then we're celebrating tonight with the Phillies getting the number 1 wild card spot, and we're celebrating our 1,000 subscribers. We actually are 5 subscribers away from getting 1,100, so if you are interested in joining our giveaway, you got to be subscribed for an hour, so hurry up. What are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and hit that thumbs up button. Secret Admiral's here. Movie Mayhem Studios is here. What's going on, dude? Thanks for coming on. I appreciate it. If you just subscribed, comment down below who you are, too. Yes. Let's have some of that Phillies Magic in the bottom of the 10th. Phillies Magic decreases the magic number. I love that. You think we keep Seance at second? You're probably going to have to, man. I mean, Pache, maybe not. Well, no, you're gonna have to put in Pache, dude. Put in Christian Pache. That's what they're gonna do. So they're gonna put in Pache. I read that correctly. We're in the bottom of the 10th inning. All right, let's go. Here comes David Bednar. Bednar is 37 for 40 in save situations. This is not a save situation, but he is 3-2 on the season. And, well, Brandon Marsh will come on up to the plate. So Marsh is up. The first pitch to Marsh, he takes it up high for a ball. So Pache is the ghost runner at second base. They're pinch running him for Nick Castellanos. Infield playing in. Except over towards the first base side. The 1-0. It's a four-seamer at 92 for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to Brandon Marsh. Bednar looks back at second, now back to the plate. The 1-1 pitch. It's on the outside corner for a strike. The last team to walk it off and qualify for a postseason, it was the New York Yankees They were able to do it in 2021. The 1-2, it's in the dirt, and the count is 2-2. Big spot here for Marsh. Brandon did homer to put the Phillies on the board 1-0 in the 6th inning. They scored both of their runs in the 6th inning as Bryce Harper hit a sac fly. The 2-2 on the way, swing and a miss, and Marsh strikes out. And David Bednar comes in with a high heat and gets his first strikeout in the bottom of the 10th inning. And now Yohan Rojas is coming up. Kyle Schwarber waits in the on-deck circle. Pache leads off at second. The pitch to Rojas is taken for a strike right down Broad Street. Fans praying for a Phillies win. No balls, 1 strike. The 0-1 to Rojas, swing and a miss. It was a check swing, but DJ Rayburn said that he went around. There was no appeal either. Bednar did not look so sharp in his last outing. The 0-2, he did not go, and a good job by Andy Rodriguez to just block it over towards his right side. Bednar is 28 years old, has a 2.08 earned run average. One ball, 2 strikes to Yohan Rojas. There's 1 out in the bottom of the 10th. The 1-2 pitch, ground ball, hit back up the middle for a base hit. Pache rounding third. He will come in to score. And the Phillies are going to the playoffs. They win in walk-off fashion. Ringing the bell, Philadelphia. They did it! Let's go! Let's go, baby! They did it! Wow, wow, wow. Christian Pache and Yohan Rojas. Rojas with the walk-off single against David Bednar, who gets charged with the loss. And now the Phillies have to wait and see what happens in Milwaukee or Atlanta. The Braves just got a 2-run home run from Ronald Acuna Jr. It was a 6-0 game, and now it's 6-5. So don't you worry, we are staying right here, and we are going to call the rest of the Braves game and see what happens to the Cubs. Great win for the Phillies, and we will continue to talk about them as we watch. If the Phillies happen to get that number 1 wild card spot, we are partying tonight. But all depends on what happens. There we go. They're going to the playoffs. I love that, baby. Let's go. Oh, I forgot to turn this up. Wow. Let's go, baby. Unbelievable. They're going to the playoffs. All righty. That was a great win, too. You know, I got to tell you that Keller is a really good pitcher. And the fact that they struggled against him, it didn't surprise me. I thought that they did everything that they could. They stayed involved. Aaron Nola did his absolute best out there on the mound today. I am starting to have more confidence in Nola. I really, really am. Even though he did not get the win today, I thought that he pitched really good. I have question marks about Craig Kimbrell. Kudos to Jeff Hoffman. He was great. Alvarado was really, really good. And the Phillies, they're going to the playoffs. And the magic number now for them to get the number one wild card spot is this number right here. Give me 1 second. There it is. There we go. Great. All right, we're keeping it right here, baby. We're keeping it right here. Let's put on the Cubs and the Braves game. All right. So now we got to do that. They're going to the playoffs. That is awesome, baby. Let's go. Hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel. All right, so now we got to put on the Cubs game right now. All right, let's put on the Cubs game. Let's see what happens. The Pirates are eliminated. They're done. All right, this is what matters. Let's go to this game. It's in the bottom of the okay, it's going to the top of the 8th. Okay. So let's see, are we going to be partying tonight? That is the question. They got in. Yes, they got in, man. They got in. Okay. We're putting the Cubs game on right now. We're doing the play-by-play for the Cubs game. Oh, wait, hold up 1 second. Give me 1 second. I forgot that I have to change the scoreboard. That's what it is. That's what it is. Okay, now it makes sense. All right. Let's see what's going on in Atlanta. Top of the 8th inning, the Cubs are back up to bat. It was 6-0, and now it's 6-5. Can the Braves do the Phillies a solid? That's the question. So we're keeping it right here, and we're doing the play-by-play for the Cubs game. That's what we're going to do right now. We got the game on the TV. There we go. Channel of the game. It's on TBS. But it's on play-by-play with JJ, too. That's what we're doing it on, man. All right, top of the 8th inning. Johnson's out there to pitch for the Braves. And the first pitch is down low for a ball. That's Pierce, or sorry, yeah, is that Pierce Johnson? Yeah. The 1-0 pitch to Yan Gomes is in there for a strike. The awesome game. Thanks, JJ, for broadcasting. Stay right here, man, because if the Phillies get the number one wild card spot, that's when we're partying, man. That is when we are partying. The 1-1, it's popped up, and that's foul behind the plate. All right, and now we got to make sure that we also update the Cardinals game. So let's do that. I got my Phillies PJs on, ready to party, baby. We love to hear that. The 1-2 pitch, line drive into left field for a base hit. And Yan Gomes gets on. There we go. The Cardinals and the Brewers game. That's what we want. So the Cardinals are up 4-1 against the Brewers. So if the Brewers win or if the Cubs lose, the magic number for getting the wild card spot goes down to 0 and they get in. And they lock it up. That is awesome. That's awesome. Spike the like, everybody. This is pretty fun. I ain't gonna lie. This is pretty fun. All right, so we are also gonna tell you that the Brewers game, it's in the top of the 8th. There's 2 outs, and the Cardinals have a 4-1 lead. It's in Milwaukee. There's runners at first and second. This is the time to cry. Don't hold back. We're not there yet, man. We got to get that number 1 wild card spot. Then we're good. All right, it's going to the bottom of the 8th. Milwaukee's coming up. It'll be Contreras, Santana, and Canna. The Braves game is in the top of the 8th. There's a pitching change right there. Up here in Canada, but it's good to celebrate with my boy JJ. They got to get the number 1 wild card spot. Come on, that's when we're partying tonight. After that. But good job for the Phillies to get in, man. That's sick. T-3 to get to 1,100. All right, come on. All right, we're calling 2 games at once. We're Kevin Harlan here. That's what we're doing. The Diamondbacks, unfortunately, they just continue to add on more runs. And that doesn't really matter now because the Phillies have already clinched their magic number down to 0 against Arizona. So that doesn't matter. Milwaukee win or a Cubs loss. That's what matters. We got the Cubs game on, and we got the Cardinals-Brewers down here. All right, bottom of the 8th. Brewers are up to bat. It's William Contreras. JJ, you are badass. Thank you, dude. We're staying right here. We got it. We got to do it. We have to get it, man. Brad Hand is pitching for the Braves. Okay. Hand is pitching for the Braves. There's a runner at first. Nobody out. Niles Mastrobuoni will show bunt at the first pitch, and it's an 0-1 count. Middleton is throwing balls into the crowd. Mastrobuoni is actually 3 for 3 today with 3 singles and a run scored. The 0-1 pitch. It's bunted back to Hand. The throw to second base, there's 1, and that's all that they're going to get, as there's 1 gone in the top of the 8th. So I thought we'd get the number 1 wild card spot right now. No, because the Brewers have not clinched the division just yet. So we need the Brewers to clinch the division by getting a win or a Cubs loss. Because if the Cubs win out the rest of the way, and if Milwaukee loses the rest of the way, Milwaukee is 1 game above the Phillies, and Chicago would therefore win the NL Central. And then Milwaukee would have to take the number 1 wild card spot from the Phillies because they're a game over the Phillies, but they're also technically, they own the tiebreaker too, so that's why the magic number was at 2, but now it's at 1 for Milwaukee. I hope that makes sense. All right, top of the 8th. The first pitch to Wisdom is taken for a strike. The Reds, it doesn't matter. The Phillies are over the Reds. I'm rooting for the Braves, and I feel kind of dirty. No balls, 1 strike. Wisdom at the plate, the 0-1. It's outside for a ball to throw to second base. It is not in time. Mastrobuoni is able to get in there safely. Oh, man. All right, Contreras just struck out for the Brewers. So they're down to their final 5 outs. These are evil times, Luciferian. Yes, sir. All right. There's a runner at second with 1 out. The 1-1 to Wisdom, swinging a foul ball towards the third base side. Carlos Santana is up for Milwaukee in the bottom of the 8th. The Brewers are down 4-1. Again, Milwaukee wins, or if Chicago loses, the Phillies get the number 1 seed. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and the next pitch, swing and a miss. And Brad Hand is able to strike out Patrick Wisdom, and there's 2 gone in the top of the 8th. You can't wait to hear this speech. Yeah, you'll have to tell me all about it. You'll have to tell me all about it. I hate rooting for the Braves, too. I know it's tough. 3 balls, 1 strike to Santana. All right, back to the Cubs game. Horner's up at the plate. The first pitch, it's way outside for a ball. Horner is 1 for 3 today with a walk, a single, a stolen base, and a run. The 1-0 pitch to Horner. Ground ball. Hit over to third. Riley has it. Throws over to first. It's in time, and the inning is over. So the Braves are coming back up to bat as we go to the bottom of the 8th in Atlanta. The Cubs lead it 6-5. What did Santana do? Santana just popped out the shortstop, so there's 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th. So the Brewers certainly aren't helping. It's a rough job, says On The Go with CeeLo. Thanks for coming on here, dude. I appreciate it. Rob Thompson is a classy guy. Oh, man. Mark Canha's up now for Milwaukee. The count is 0-1. So the Brewers are down 4-1 in the bottom of the 8th with 2 outs and with nobody on, mind you. Van Hergen is on the mound for St. Louis. The 0-1 pitch, that's in there for a strike, so the count is 0-2. Milwaukee just has to secure that. Spot. Rob said, party hard, coming late tomorrow. Is that what he really said? Wow. That's cool. Come on, Canna. Get on base, dude. Help us out here. That's really funny. That's awesome. All right. Well, Canna flied out to center, so it's going to the top of the 9th. Okay, Cardinals coming back up. Means that the Brewers have their last chance. Okay. Are we going to be celebrating tonight with a Cubs loss or a Brewers win? It's looking more like our better chance is a Cubs loss. But what's going to happen? What is going to happen? How many people do we have on here, Jivanoots? Let me know down below. I would love to know. This is getting absolutely wild. Eyes on the prize. Get that number 1 wild card spot. 83 people on here? Wow. Let's go, man. Guys, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. It's like calling 2 games after one another. It's pretty nice. We won. But the job's not done yet. Get that number 1 wild card spot, man. I know. I'm happy that we're in, but I'd be even happier if we get the number 1 spot. Here's Matt Olson. He takes a ball down low and outside, and the count is 1-0. Base is empty in the bottom of the 8th. What was a 6-0 lead for Chicago is now a 6-5 lead. The 1-0 pitch, that's down low for ball 2. The only time as a Phillies fan that you probably are going to be rooting for Atlanta is right now. 2 balls, no strikes. And the pitch, it's in there for a strike right down the middle of the plate. You like both the Mets and the Phillies? Oh, man, that's so cool, dude. 2 balls, 1 strike. Drew Smyly on the mound for the Cubs. The pitch fouled back towards the screen, and the count is 2-2. Young Shizzy's in the house. Yes, sir, man. It was a 2-0 count, and now it's a 2-2 count to Matt Olson. Smyly, the former Philly, gets set at the belt, kicks, winds up, delivers, and it's in the dirt for ball 3. So if Olson gets on, the tying run is at first. Ozuna waits in the on-deck circle. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Matt Olson. Let's see if he can get on here. This would be huge. Smyly gets set at the belt, lines up and delivers the pitch. Line drive foul over towards the first base side. The Cardinals have Neisner up at the plate. It's a 1-2 count against the Brewers. Brewers are down 4-1 in the top of the 9th. The 3-2 pitch down low for ball 4. And Matt Olson walks. All right, so all this has to be, Young Shizzy, is the Cubs either have to lose or the Brewers have to win. There we go. We just hit 83 likes. We need 7 more to get to 90. So the Braves have the tying run at first against Chicago here. And here comes Marcell Ozuna. The pitch on the outside corner for a called strike. No balls, 1 strike. Smyly gets set at the belt, looks back at first to keep Olson in check. And the 0-1 pitch to Ozuna. It gets away from the catcher, and Olson's going to go over to second. It bounced in the dirt, and the tying run is in scoring position. We are in 1 ball, 1 strike to Marcell Ozuna. If he gets a hit here, it's a tie game. The pitch, swing and a miss. Cardinals have 1 out in the top of the 9th. Colin Ray is pitching for the Brewers. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Ozuna. And the 1-2 pitch, it's in the dirt, and Olson almost thought about going over to third, as the catcher Yan Gomes has been really struggling in this at-bat to keep the pitches out in front of him. Two balls, 2 strikes. Ozuna is up at the plate. The 2-2 pitch to Ozuna. Swing and a miss. He's running over to first, and the throw, it's in time. And there's 1 gone in the bottom of the 8th. Nice pitch by Smyly. We're in, but we didn't secure the number 1 wild card spot yet. Furman's up for the Cardinals. Okay. All right, so there's 1 out now. Again, the tying run is at second base for the Braves. The first pitch to Arcia. He takes that one up high for a ball. Orlando Arcia is 0 for 3 tonight. He's batting .270 with 17 homers and 64 RBI. Was an all-star this year for Atlanta. And the 1-0 pitch, that's off the plate for ball 2. And it's so funny because a lot of people in the Braves media, they said that they didn't really expect too much out of Arcia, and they thought maybe it was going to be a backup shortstop, but as soon as they got rid of Dansby Swanson, who's on the opponent's team, it's been a different story. The 2-0 pitch, line drive foul over towards the third base side. So the count is now 2-1. Cardinals have a runner at first now. Arcia, as I mentioned, is 0 for 3. Can he try to tie the game against the Cubs? The 2-1 pitch. In the dirt for ball 3. It gets away from Gomes, and Olsen goes over to third. The tying run is 90 feet away. And what was a 6-0 lead could potentially be erased. It's now 3-1 to Orlando Arcia. The infield for the Cubs playing in. The 3-1 on the way, inside and low for ball 4, and that'll put runners at the corners. Yes, Cameron. Here we go. Runners at the corners now, and Brian Snitker is thinking about making a move. I believe he's going to put in the pinch runner for Arcia over at first base. Iglesias, I'm sure, is getting loosening up in the bullpen, but don't quote me on that just yet, in case the Braves take the lead. There's runners at the corners. Forrest Wall is the pinch runner for Atlanta, and he's pretty fast. Up at the plate now is Michael Harris II. 1 out in the bottom of the 8th. The first pitch to Harris, swing and a miss on a pitch that was in the dirt. So the Brewers clinch the NL Central if the Cubs lose. And therefore, the Phillies, by default, clinch the number 1 wild card spot against the Cubs. The 0-1, swing and a miss. 2 pitches that were in the dirt, and Smiley is not playing, or he's playing around with pitches, and Harris just could not catch up to both of them. How can you catch up? They're in the dirt. Olsen at third. Arcia at first. The 0-2 to Harris. Swing and a miss. Not a good at-bat by Michael Harris whatsoever, and he's now 2 for 4. Yes, he is. I saw him in the lineup for Milwaukee. Milwaukee we're talking about, not the Braves. There was a stolen base though by Forrest Wall. So that does change a little bit of the scenario because now there's 2 runners in scoring position. Sean Murphy's up and he takes the first pitch up high for ball 1. So now a base hit could also give the Braves not only the tie, but the lead as well. 1 ball, no strikes with 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th. The 1-0 pitch off the plate for ball 2. Two balls, no strikes. Wall at second. He stole second as soon as Harris struck out. The 2-0 to Murphy. Swing and a miss. Oh, man, that pitch was headed towards the dirt. And he probably should have just took that pitch. Brewers are coming up for their final 3 outs in the bottom of the 9th, mind you, as they're down by 3 runs. Keep our eyes on that game, too. 2 balls, 1 strike. The 2-1 to Murphy. Ground ball foul. So that makes the count now 2-2. That was ball 3. Smiley's not even attacking the zone. 2 runners on in scoring position in the guts of the game for Atlanta. 2 outs. The 2-2 to Murphy in the dirt for ball 3 as it bounces in front of Gomes, who has really been struggling behind the plate blocking pitches in this particular inning. Eddie Rosario waits in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to bat. The 3-2 on the way to Murphy. Fly ball. It's hit out to right center field. Calling off everybody is the right fielder, and Suzuki drops it. Oh, he drops it. 2 runs are going to come in to score, and the Braves take the lead. Or do they? They do. 7-6 Atlanta in the bottom of the 8th. How about that? Suzuki just dropped it and couldn't find the ball. It just got by him. Unbelievable. And now the Braves have come all the way back from the dead. There's a runner at first. And the pitch to Rosario. Line drive. Played on a bounce by Horner. He has it. Throws it over to first. It's in time. And the Cubs are down to their final 3 outs. Thanks to Seiya Suzuki. Wow. Oh, my gosh. In case you're wondering, the Milwaukee game, Sal Frelick is up and he just struck out. A ball must hit a Phillies gust of wind. Let's go. Oh, let's go. Come on. Get us the number 1 seed tonight. Let's go. JJ, you're the best. We're in Jamaica watching you right now. Love how excited you get. Thank you. I appreciate it, Peggy. I really do. Suzuki needs a better glove, says Cameron. I can't believe it got by him. My gosh. All right, so if the Cubs lose, I do want to remind you guys, okay? If the Cubs lose, we're celebrating because the Phillies get that number 1 wild card spot, and we're partying, man. We're partying. It was 6-0 Chicago. And Atlanta has come all the way back from the dead. So now the Cubs are down to their final 3 outs. Sip of water time. Rob said, go ahead, party. I'm not partying yet, man. I got to get the number 1 wild card spot. I can't believe the Braves have come back against the Cubs. I can't believe it. I can't believe Suzuki just had that ball just barely get by him. He had it under control and just literally just got by him. Matt says, I wonder what's in that glass. Shut up. It's just water, dude. I got to stay hydrated. What a change of fortune. I was ready to turn this game off, not going to lie. I really was. And then as soon as the Phillies were coming back, they got 3 runs. All right, Nicky Lopez is over at shortstop. If the Braves win, the Phillies then get the number 1 wild card spot. Raisel Iglesias, who has struggled against the Phillies, hopefully he doesn't do so here against the Cubs. Ian Happ Starting off the ninth, the first pitch, it's a strike at the knees. Iglesias comes set, lines up, delivers, and that's off the plate for ball one. Brewers, they're down to their final strike. Certainly does not help. The 1-1, inside and low for ball two. I'm looking at Donaldson to see what he does here. The 2-1 pitch to Happ just misses. Oh, man, that was so close. It's now a 3-1 count. Cody Bellinger waits in the on-deck circle. He's 2 for 3 today with a walk and 2 runs scored. The 3-1 pitch. Fly ball. It's hit out to left field. Not that deep, though. And there's one gone. Rosario makes the catch. And there's one gone in the ninth. Counts now 3-2 to Donaldson. Wow. Here comes Cody Bellinger with nobody on and one out. The first pitch to Cody, it was low, but it's a called strike by the home plate umpire. Wow. Excuse me. No balls, one strike. The 0-1 pitch to Cody. It was inside, but that's a called strike too. Wow. No balls, 2 strikes. This ump hates Cody. I'm with you. The Brewers just lost. Okay. The 0-2 pitch, that's inside and low for ball one. Okay, so the Brewers lost. If the Braves win, though, the Brewers get the NL Central, and the Phillies get the number 1 wild card spot secured. If the Braves win. The 1-2 pitch just fouled off, and Bellinger stays alive. How many people do we have on here, guys? We need 2 more subscribers to get to 1,100, man. 2 more subscribers. And then we'll see you at 11 o'clock. The 1-2 pitch to Bellinger. Line drive it back up the middle for a base hit. And Bellinger gets on with a single, and the tying run is at first base. It's not done yet. So Bellinger's over at first. I'm sure Jay's not happy about this. Seiya Suzuki, who had a big mistake in the bottom of the 8th, is coming up. That was in the field, the first pitch. It's in there for a strike. I know, that's the crazy part, dude. No balls, 1 strike to Suzuki. The 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss. Nice slider thrown by Raisel Iglesias. Georgia is Santa for short. 12 pitches for Iglesias so far. The 0-2, just inside for ball one. One out in the top of the 9th. Braves lead at 7-6. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And the Cubs are 1 out away from losing this game against Atlanta. And more importantly, the Phillies are 1 out away from securing the number 1 wild card spot. It'll be Dansby Swanson up, the former Brave himself, and he swings and misses at the first pitch for a called strike. Dansby is 0 for 3 tonight. It's an 0-1 count. The 0-1 ground ball foul, and the Braves are down to their final strike. Bellinger has to go back to first. The Cubs are down to their final strike. I'm really screwing up tonight. Have a lot of eyes on different scores. No balls, 2 strikes to Dansby Swanson. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And the Phillies, not only are they going to the playoffs, but they get the #1 wild card seed secured. Let the celebration begin.
We ain't losing.
Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby! Let's go, baby!
We ain't losing.
Oh, man, let's go. Oh, yes, baby. See you in the playoffs and the Eagles and the Flyers. Oh, man, I'm so hyped. I'm so hyped. Flomball says you're welcome. Cheers. Cheers. Oh, man. Let's go. Yes. Oh, man. We will see you on Tuesday night. I'm so pumped. Let's go. I can't believe Atlanta came back. I really can't believe it. I thought I was going to have to do another game tomorrow. It was 6-0 Chicago. Thank you, Seiya Suzuki. Thank you, Braves. Let's go, man. Let's go.
We ain't losing.
Oh, man. That is awesome. Oh, man. Tuesday is today. See you next Tuesday. Oh, man. Oh, dude. I'm so happy that they got the #1 wild card spot, baby. That is great. There will be a game at home on Tuesday night. The Phillies will host a wild card series. Wait, what did I say? What did I say on that graphic? Can you get one more bell? Of course. Red October will begin in Philadelphia and is coming to a theater near you. We will see you at CBP on October 3rd, baby. October 3rd. Cannot wait. That is great. Oh, man. You're a kitty. All right, guys. So, I do want to let you guys know it's Wednesday and Thursday, JJ. No, it's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It starts on Tuesday. That's when the Wild Card Series starts, October 3rd. October 3rd. It starts on Tuesday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Potential for a Game 3 Thursday. So that's when it would start. Wow, that is awesome. They got both things done. They did it. That is so good. That is awesome. Someone get Georgia first-class flight home. Just look at their cars. Oh, my bad. No, you're good, man. All right, guys. So at 11 o'clock tonight, I hope to see you guys there, okay? On my stream, we're going to be doing our giveaways. We're going to be celebrating our 1,000 subscribers, and we're celebrating the Phillies, man. I bet Jay is fuming right now. Yep. I'm sure he is. I'm sure he's not happy. I was literally saying the same exact thing. Glad I'm not live. Oh, man. All right, so if you guys want to be a part of the giveaways, okay, we're starting our party at 11 o'clock tonight. So I will say this, okay, so you have to be a subscriber to the channel, okay? If you look at the description down below, in my next video, all the details are right there. All right, so we're giving away 3 gifts, okay, 3 gifts. All right? You just have to be a subscriber for the channel, and we'll talk more about it once we start the party. All right? 11 o'clock. See you then. Oh, man. Good night, good morning, and good afternoon. Can I watch the postgame live? I think I have it recorded. But I hope I do. Anyhow. Yeah, thank you, Givanuch. Click that video down below, and please make sure that you're there at 11 o'clock if you want to participate in the 3 giveaways that we're doing tonight, okay? The 3 giveaways. I'll be at the game Thursday. See you tomorrow. I'm going to the game Thursday, too. Maybe I'll see you there, dude. I'm going to the game Thursday. I forgot to tell that to you guys. I'm going to go to the game with my cousin, and I'm really excited about that. Watching from Columbia, so pumped. Join the giveaway, man. All right, cool. All right, let's rest up for 45 minutes and make sure that we have everything set up for our giveaway party that we're doing at 11 o'clock. And thanks again to the Braves for helping us get that number 1 wild card spot. Wait, this Thursday. Yeah. I'm going to the game on Thursday, dude. I'm going to the game this Thursday. Yes. Like 2 days from now. Yes. Yes, I'm going with my cousin. We're not doing any more Phillies games for the rest of the year. Well, until the playoffs start. So, we got to fix our setup, and we got to fix a couple of things. This was a really weird game to call. I did not do my best because I had a lot of scoreboards I was looking at. But there was a lot of stuff at stake. So, but they got both things done. I really can't believe Atlanta came back. All right, I'm done babbling, guys. All right, let me know where you'll be at, and maybe we can meet up. Dude, that would be sick. I have no idea. I don't know where I'm going to be, but maybe I'll see you there, dude. Maybe I will. I'd love to. That'd be so cool. All right, you'd recognize me, of course. All right, I'll catch you on the next one. See you at 11 o'clock tonight. All right, love you guys, and Lila Tov. Yes. Hardcore for all. You better be on there tonight at 11 o'clock, man. You got to be there. I hope to see you there. All right, see you. Good night.